Streaming. It says we're streaming. Are we? Are we streaming? I don't know. Come on, man. You can do it. 38 seconds. This is longer than it should take. Come on, man. It says I'm at 12 seconds. I'm at one viewer. How is that even possible? There we go. We did it. We've got one viewer. It's slow as heck for some reason. I do not know why. But it's working. That's all I care about. All right. Let's see if we can keep up with this. Hello, everybody. It looks like I'm streaming on... There's that. It's on all platforms, every one, including Facebook. I've got one view. That's good. It's 4 o'clock on a Friday. I expect most people to be out. But here's what's going on. My son has got into audio cassettes recently. And so, hang on, product showcase. Audio cassettes recently. And so, let's start with product showcase. I went to school with a guy named Paul Petrosky. And this guy, Paul Petrosky, was way ahead of his time. He was the first vlogger. Video blogger, I guess. Vlogger. Video back in the 80s. I'm going to turn that off for a second. But this person is still at it to this day. And so I was very excited to see this person on TikTok, and I'm like, all right, we can, this is great. So I pull my audio cassettes out. I'm like, this is awesome. I'll show myself. And I start up my dual cassette deck for the first time in probably 8 years. And it jams. So I can't get it to work. So that stinks. So welcome aboard, everybody who's popping in. I'm not exactly sure. Hey, Banny. Again, I'm sorry if this is not my standard way of streaming. So if I'm not seeing things pop in here, my apologies in advance. So anyways, I wanted to listen to audio cassettes. I don't have an audio cassette player now. And looking at audio cassettes on eBay and on, like, they're ridiculously expensive. Like, all we want to do is listen to the audio cassettes from my friends in high school. These are massively impressive, by the way. If you have not, check them out. Go to Weird Paul Petrosky, or Weird Paul on TikTok. He's awesome. But here's his audio cassettes in case of does anybody want this? But what's really cool about this, does anybody want autofocus? Can it autofocus? Hold on. I'll force it to autofocus. I will force this to autofocus. There it goes. I will force this. But yeah, 1989. And you can see it says C inside cover for song list. You see there's a mistake on it, and it's corrected because the entire thing is done by hand. He did all of these. He wrote all of these by hand, and you're like, well, that's not that impressive. But when you see the insider liner notes, and you're like, oh, and he sold dozens of these per album in our high school, and then of course he went on to do much more than this. But like, this was the work that he was putting out. Like, these are all handwritten liner notes. What in the world? And he had a table full of these at his events. It's amazing. I've got one total viewer. I am not the TikTok darling that I used to be. Everybody else on the other platforms, welcome. What I thought I'd do is take the opportunity now to figure out if I can set my cameras up like this, which I can. I got this in the mail. Here we go. What's in here? What's in this envelope? This came from China. From China. There we go. China. That is what I've been waiting for several weeks. These are bands for the dual cassette deck. And you're like, what's a dual cassette deck? What do you mean, what's a dual cassette? Get off my back. You don't know what a dual cassette deck. What do you mean, what's a dual cassette? Get off my back. You don't know what a dual cassette is. This is a dual cassette deck. It's enormous. This is a dual cassette deck. It's scratched on top. It's enormous. This is a dual cassette deck. It's scratched on top. This is your Sony TCWR 535 stereo cassette deck with auto reverse. It still has the sticker on it. Like, that's how Why would I keep that sticker on it after all these years? I don't know why. Why would I keep that sticker? But this has been working. I don't know why. Up until about 8 years ago, that was the last time I used it. But now it's not working. And so I'm going to do what everybody should be able to do with their electronics. To do what medicine. Repair it. Should be able to do with their electronics. Can I repair it? I have no idea.
Will I get electrocuted?
Can I repair it?
No, because it's not plugged in. But it's possible when I plug it in, I'll be electrocuted.
No, because it's not plugged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to replace
the band,
B-A-N-D-S, in this device. Hello, Arc the Shadow. I missed you. I didn't even see you in here. What's going on? Hello, Arc the Shadow. Oh, why is there echo? Shoot. Sorry, man. You saved my butt. I just turned it off. You're the best. I'm sorry. I didn't even see it. Why is there echo and lots of it? My head's about to explode. So much echo. Let me know if that fixed it, Sam. Are we good? We should be good. I didn't even see the echo until just now. It was playing the system audio back. Please tell me that's fixed.
Hello, JLE Phantom. I am repairing.
I'm waiting for Arc the Shadow. If their head didn't explode already, to come back. JLE Phantom, let me know if you hear any echo. Anybody in TikTok, if you hear echo, let me know.
Come on. I am working to take these out. Thank you.
I'm so happy I fixed that, Arc. It's back about 30 seconds, so yeah, I didn't even know that was there. I'm so sorry hearing that echo. So I just moved the machine, so how long does it take for it to catch up? There you go. It's not that bad. We're only back a couple of seconds. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the screws off of the side of this device. There should only be 4 screws keeping this on. Again, I bought this, I want to say in the 90s. I don't think this doesn't go back to, I can't imagine this. No, this is going to be a 90s purchase. But it worked all the way up until a couple years ago. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to see if this pops right off. Let's see. And I'm sorry I can't get that camera back any further. Will this come off? It does lift up. I don't think there's a... What the heck, man? Hold on. That's up. God dang it. There it is. Good Lord. I've been here a few minutes and sending message since the moment I joined. Be right back. I'm going to make the worth... Oh, nice. From Wayne's World and GTA Online. Fantastic. You'll have to let me know. I have not been online in GTA in forever and a half. All right, so this is the inside of a dual cassette deck from the 90s. When did this model come out? Let me find out. Hey, Charles. Welcome, everybody who's coming in from on TikTok. Sorry for the echo earlier. That's my bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace... I had to order these from China. Because Shenzhen, because they don't make these anymore. And what's terrible is I'd rather order these straight from the source than get them on Amazon. So I'm buying them straight from a distributor. And it was a great experience, I have to admit. So what am I doing? This is the Sony TCWR535. Sony TC-WR. Here we go. Yeah, Amazon, they want to charge you 40, 50 bucks for this. I'm like, that's silly. Let's see. How to replace broken belts. Look at this. They've got a video on how to replace broken belts. Thank you very much for that. That's very cool. Okay, so they want me to disconnect all of these parts. That's this and this. So I can take the front unit off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get these disconnected so I can take the front unit. Oh, hitting my microphone with my shoulder. Apologize for that, everybody. Does that just pull out? That just seems really weird that would just pull out. Hold on. That seems quite odd that would just slide out. There's got to be a little release for that, right? God dang it. Where is my old man glass? My old man glass. Let me take a look at this with my old man glass. I can't really tell. I can't imagine that just slides out. If it does, oh my God, I'm sorry. No, that's not going to slide out. That's got to be unlocked. Hang on a sec. Let me get some light in this area too. Turn on some lights just to get... Oh. All right, let's do this. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see what I'm talking about. In fact, that's probably what I should have done in the first place, right? I probably should have just zoomed in on this. Let's zoom in. That's what I'm looking for, right there. No, 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 no. Come on back. Come on back. That's what I'm looking for, right there. How in the heck does that attach? Right there. Zoom, zoom, zoom. If anybody's texting me, I can't see it because I've got blocked the window with this. Novak, welcome. Michael, El Barba. Oh my God, everybody's coming in now. Yeah, how does this connect? Usually there's a locking pin, but I just can't see it. Give me a second. I'm going to bring my... I'm pulling out all the electronics right now. Hang on a sec. That does not look... Am I crazy? Am I wrong? Oh my God, I got a video on the screen there. What in the heck, man? It looks like the guy just pulled it out, but I don't want to do that. Oh my God, it does just pull out. Are you kidding me? That does just pull out. Are you? That's nuts. I didn't want to be that aggressive with an old piece of tech. Hello, Emily. Yeah, I was afraid to pull that out, actually, to tell you the truth, because I'm like, it's a band. But no, that just pulls right out. So that means this one, pull back up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. That means this one should just do the same. Hold on, everybody. That would mean this one would be the same. Let's see. Ready? Here we go. Punch. Oh my God. Come on. I don't want to be manhandling this, but there you go. That comes out. Wow. That seemed really easy, cheap. That's pretty sad. Paid a lot of money for this, I'm sure. So that's those two. Now what's next? It's probably going to have me release these. And they're probably also going to be pulled out, like straight out. Yes, yes, yes. That one, this one, and now we've got these two. Yeah, they're just yanking those out. Are you kidding me? Okay, here we go. Jeez, oh man. I'm sorry, Sony. There's one. Let's get that one here. I'm sorry for the bad angle on this. Oh, God. Come on, you can pull it out. You can get out of there. You can do it. Perfect. All right. All four of the ribbons, all of these buses have been removed. And now what? And now it wants me to take, oh my God, on, that would be, so I'm going to flip this up a little bit. They want me to release these tabs right here. Oh my God, you can't even see that, can you? Zooming in, everybody. We're zooming in on this. There are two tabs on this one right there and there. Tab and tab. Very bad lighting on this thing. Let's see if I can get my handy camera light on this thing. There they are. I want to release those two tabs. Let's see if we can do that. How am I going to do that? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's quite different than I expected it to be. They just want me to disconnect the front. That seems weird. So that, let's see, does this pull? It would be very odd. Oh, okay. Time out a second. I see a bolt in there. There's no way that I've got to release those bolts. I have to be, there's no way they're going to have me yank this out like this. Yes, yes. Give me a second. I'm going to see if I can hear this video. The video is priceless. For real? That's all that's holding this in? You're not going to believe it. This is crazy. That's the only thing holding this in. Is like, hey, Joe, what's going on? I just saw the chat again. This is crazy. If this is true, this is going to be nuts. Hang on a second. God dang. This thing should just fall right out, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on a sec. How is that possible? Yeah, I see ya. Is that true? Come on. Hold on. That whole unit has got to come out. Let me see if there's something on the bottom of this. Hold on. Yeah, there is. There is. Okay. Now this is going to be very bad because I got to flip this whole thing upside down. On the bottom, there's these two. This will be the first. Oh my God. No one said there was going to be strength involved with this. Good Lord. Those have not been moved since they originally put these in 19. Oh my God. Forget it. Come on. For real. Find me another screwdriver. Oh my God. I'm going to strip this out. I'm going to have to drill this whole thing out. There we go. That got it. I just needed to do a little harder. Fixture Tron machine. Dude, that's a feat. Is that the original Tron arcade that has the dial and the freaking trigger stick and all that stuff? That'd be a little bit of work to get rid of. I'm almost afraid to turn this back over now. Because if you watch the video that I just saw, the only thing keeping this together is like wishes and like dust. It doesn't seem to be much keeping these machines together. Dude, I'm really interested to see if you have a Tron machine, like a real, legit Tron machine. That's pretty awesome. It was one of my favorite games to play in the arcade. I wasn't good at that either. Okay, here we go. I'm going to flip this back over again. I'm real nervous because the video I just watched, the front comes off like in the craziest way imaginable. Here we go. God dang it. Okay, so now with that removed, I've got this cable back here. So let's, hold on everybody. I'm almost afraid to put any real force on this. Come on. There's not another thing holding this in, I don't think. Hold on. I can see it moving, but I don't want to force it. The video is ridiculous that shows this. Oh my God, I think it is. I think that is going to come off like that. That is crazy. Let me make 100% sure there's not another bolt in there. But it just falls off. Like the whole thing just falls out. That's why I'm kind of nervous because there's all these things dangling off here. I don't want it to pop off like that. Hang on. Turning it over. Yep, that's how it goes, I guess. This is crazy. Okay, I just flipped it up. There's like two little tabs here. So I just lifted up those tabs. Hang on a sec. And then this should pop right off, which is so strange to me. That it's only held in by those two screws. Is that true? It seems like there's a little bit more force required here, but I don't know. I'm going to take these out just to be safe. I don't think it is connected to that. 1 second. Flip this over. Where is that screw going? Let's make sure these are not connected. Because when he takes them off in the video, the whole thing just falls off, like comically falls off. Come on. And again, okay, hang on a second. Let's see if there's anybody else on the other side. I think all the screws are exactly the same as well. Hold on. Are they? Hold on. Let's see. That one I just took out. Yeah, they're all the same. These are all the same screws. So everything around here, that's Sony manufacturing for you. Yeah, those screws were holding it in. Okay, so the funny thing is this thing will just pop. Shoot. It just falls out. Like pop. There it goes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this back over. So I'm not damaging any of the components by doing this. Yeah, the video just shows it falling apart, completely falling apart. Those are out. That's out. This is connected to the board right there. This is wrapped around. Hang on a sec. Let's get over there. That's wrapped around and held in. This should just pop out too. Is that correct? Okay. I'm afraid to pull that any tighter. Hang on a sec. I'm going to use this to keep this upright. Hold on, everybody. Well, fudge. Give me a second. This is nice. Hi, Michael. Welcome aboard. I'm trying to repair this tape deck, but let's see. That just falls out. That's what he says. Uh-huh. I see that. I see that, too. Uh-huh. That one needs a lift. Yep, got it. Okay, that one I can do. Is that connected under there? It is. It's hooked up right here. Okay. So I'm going to have to lift this up. Here, I'll show you. And then that one is, how do I lift that one out? Yeah, same way. Okay. Same way. Got it. Okay. So on this device, let's go zoom in on this. There's tension on this bad boy right here. That. So I've got to remove that. And this one has a knockout on the board right here to contain these. They used to use a little, it looked like they used like a little zip tie. But now they're like, we'll just carve this out in the board and thread it through there. So what I need to do is I need to get my Castlevania knife. I'm going to have to lift this bad boy up. Here we go. You can do it. Please. God dang it. I'm trying to keep this leaned up so it doesn't pop out. Oh, God, please. Come on, you can do it. You could do it. I got the faith that you could do it, you jerk. There it goes. Perfect. All right, that's out. See you later. That one's disconnected. I'm glad you could see my hands like crazy. Hey, CC, welcome. I'm going to take this piece out now. Got to do the same thing to this. And I would not recommend using anything but the Castlevania, the guaranteed Castlevania, this Legacy of Darkness cable remover. It's imperative that you use this. Hey, Ashley, welcome. I'm trying to get all of this taken apart. It seems like it should be handled with care, but it also seems like it's meant to be brute forced at the same time. Here we go. God dang it. That is so creepy to me. I feel like I'm messing with somebody's skeleton. Like old bones is what I mean. Who's this new moderator we have in live chat? Arc the Shadow? Never heard of them. Neil, get him out of the chat. Currently at work until 10 p.m. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Maybe if I don't electrocute myself. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got this whole front piece, and it should be out, right? We got to disconnect this. Hang on a sec. This little notch, like at the bottom of the screen. This little notch is what we're messing with right now. We just got to get these cables around here. There's one. Are you out? There's one. There's two. They pop right back in. They are so used to being there, they don't want to come out. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, right? Please come out. There's one. There's two. Okay, they're out. We did it. Zoom back out. Everybody. Hello, Lena Macy. We have now removed the front part of this unit. Is it completely unfettered? Let's see. It sort of is unfettered. We've got to remove this zip tie over here. This fancy zip tie. Done. All right. And that should be the whole front part. Ooh, that part's still connected. This is a ground. Take that out. Okay. This. Good Lord. There's like one wire and it's still like too much. All right. Move this out of here. Done. Okay. I'm a freaking physical specimen. I'm like bending over and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. Neil, I have a whole new level of respect for you. I didn't know you were technically inclined. What are you talking about? I am like the most tech savvy bro there is. Like 15 minutes later, house is burning down. No, I swear to God, it never happened to me before. No, this is something I used to do all the time. Like when I used to repair game stuff. But this tape deck repair stuff is probably, because here's the thing. All I'm doing is this. If I had to replace solder and like, if I was reconnecting capacitors, that's not happening. I have to do this. I have to replace bands. If I can't figure that out, I should have never had braces. So here's what we're going to do. I think the next is going to be to take these units off, because here's the problem. These won't eject because the heads are engaged. So I had put the tape deck, or put a tape in there. I don't know why I'm looking at nothing. I put a tape in there and hit play. That engages the heads. The heads come up and touch the magnetic tape, and that's, then the reels form, and that basically is how that works. Basically, the heads are locked into place, which prevents the door from opening. So not only did that happen with this one, I'm like, well, let me try this one. And now both of them are jammed. Both are stuck. So I'm really hoping it's not going to be like I haven't hosed myself. I'm hoping that I can just take this apart and rescue those cassettes. But let's see. How far am I into this? Yes, I already did all that. I did all that stuff. We're good. I got the thing removed. So now what I have to do is I have to remove. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm going to remove. Okay, there they are. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to remove these pins, but it looks like one is attached to a ground. There's a lot of grounds in this. I'm worried that I could have probably electrocuted myself at some point because there are 8 million grounds on this thing. That's one. There's two. And then there's one in the middle of the board. I'm going to need a smaller screwdriver for this. That's 3. That's it? There's only 3? Are you kidding? There's only 3 screws on this thing. Yikes. Okay, I need a different screwdriver. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to zoom in because I'll show you what I'm going to do. It's right here on the bottom. Zoom. There's the one right there. Boop. That has a ground. Then it's this one. 2. And then it's this one. Right? That's it. That's all that's holding this together. 3 screws. And I think that is, yeah, that's a small one. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hang on a sec. Hello. Perfect. Hello, Clax. Wait, Clax is in here. I have not seen Clax. Clax, I'm sorry, I missed you. Hi, Neil. Hey, everyone. Clax, I'm so happy you're back. It's been a while, absolutely. Let's see. Hi, Neil. Hi, everyone. Doggos barking, neighbors shouting, and flames shooting from a tape deck. That is, yes, exactly. That's not Friday. That's any typical night here. That's awesome. So happy to have you back, Clax. And everybody over on TikTok, I'm sorry for, like, I have to hide your window every time I watch the movie. Are you kidding me? There's not one. Oh, my God. Let's see if I can use this little tiny. Hang on a sec. Where's my old man glasses? Old man glass. Come on. That's just not going to work. That. I don't want to strip that. Why is this so hard? There it is. Let's see if I can get that in there. Come on. Oh my God. That is held in there with such little force. I've been busy with life. Finally got a chance to lay around the house and watch YouTube. Thank God. I'm hoping your life has been not out of control, but just like busy. But you're like, I developed pleurisy. I'm like, oh dear God, I'm sorry. Oh, that is a long screw. Look at this. That is one long screw. All right, now I'm going to do these down here. This is such a dumb voice. All right, let's get this one right here. Come on. Let's do it. This little tiny screwdriver makes me feel like a superhero, like a massive. Okay, that one's unscrewed. Is this another long screw? All right, it might not be as long as the other one. Oh, it is. I think they're both the same exact size screw. That's Sony for you. That's Sony. Hello, BotBot. Last screw before we see if I've completely hosed my device. This is the removal of the back part. This is the only these three screws are the only thing keeping this entire unit in place, which is insane to me. Here we go. Is that right? Because they just picked it up, and I'm wondering, hang on a sec, I just want to make sure I'm not going to break anything. I'm not forcing it, for God's sakes. Okay, hang on, that tips up. Are there clamps on this? Oh, it's two latches. Okay, it's two latches on there too. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I did not mean for that to get out of focus. 1 second, there you go. On the top, there are two little latches right there that were connected. So I just had to pop them out of those latches. When was this from? 14th of September, 1992. That's when this was, 14 September, 1992 is when that diode or whatever that, oh, it's a motor. It's a motor was certified. All right, here we go. Well, we can see the problem right here. This band is no longer where it's supposed to be. That band is just like an old tube sock. It's given up. Hello, Yuda. It's like, I'm done. I've done all my banding I can do. So that's the one that is disconnected. All right. So I'm going to jump back to the video and find out. I pulled that out. Yes, sir, I did. I pulled that out. Okay, so that goes around that piece. So it should go around there, and then... Really? Is that... So from there... Oh, God, that looks terrible. Okay, okay, I'm taking this band off. I'm taking it off. This band is coming completely off. There it goes. So that band is off. I've taken it off. Hang on a second. And now, okay. This band is gone. And then it's on the other side of this. Where is the... There's supposed to be a band here. And it's gone. Oh my God, it doesn't even exist. There's supposed to be... Oh my God, it doesn't... Where in the heck is it? Okay, so here's the thing. That is crazy. The one I'm looking at on here is just... Okay, the big band goes around the gears, but then right underneath it, and it should be right there, should be another band. And the one he's showing is it's just completely deteriorated, completely rotten. But mine's gone. Where'd it go? So I'm going to have to find it. Let's find where the rotten band went. Let's find the rotten band, everybody. Because it's got to be in here somewhere, right? You'd think it's in here somewhere. Unless it fell. Does anybody see a broken band anywhere? Huh. Dude, I see nothing. So, where in the heck would it have gone? You'd think it would have fallen down, and it would be at the bottom of the unit. Is that right? That's crazy. Okay. That's what this band is for, I'm guessing. Hello, users. Welcome aboard. Okay. So this is what I have to replace that with. But what's the story, Wishbone? How does that go in? It's, oh, there it is. I found the band. I found it. I found it. It's right there. It's stuck in the unit. So here's that band. It is completely rotten and falling apart, but it's just stuck right there, right there. So I have to take that off. So that's going to be fun. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to have to take that off. Oh boy. I should have some tweezers here for this, right? Oh my God. This is a mess. This is going to be a mess. Okay, do I have tweezers? Where in the... Oh, come on, man. I've got to have tweezers in here. I'll be tweezing stuff all day, yo. That right there. Oh my God, that is like... That is... Oh my God. That's like tar now. Well, that rubber band has turned into something far more evil. 1 second. I'm... God dang it. Oh, don't... Oh, sorry. Sorry. Jump back. So this piece... Well, let's start here. Let's start here with this. This is going to be the easier part to fix. So let's follow step by step. What we're going to do is we're going to take the rubber band... Oh, my God. And we're going to pull it around and lock it into place. I want to see what the difference is between these two bands. So it should spin just a little bit. Okay, so these are the two bands. This is the new band. This is the old band. Okay, so here, the old band is far looser, loosey-goosey, it's stretched out further. I know you can't see this very well. Oh yeah, you can see it in this camera. But with my face, let me put it in front of my face. The old one is far more dangly, goes down much further. So we'll get rid of that one. Oh, and it does also, God almighty, it's got freaking so much crap on it. Look at this. It's just falling apart in my hands. I'm almost afraid to touch this now. Here we go. We're going to put this in and around. This goes in and around that piece right there. Come on, you can do it. The local. I can fix things. It's just, it takes me forever because I have big, rhinoceros fingers, whatever. Like, they're just big, clunky oxen hooves for hands. All right, so that's going to go around like that. And then, so that goes like that. And then, hold on, everybody. This gets pulled to here like that. Oh, almost. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, band. You can do it, inanimate carbon rod. Dang it! God dang it! Be cool, Homer. Just be cool. Come on. This has got to go around that band. Got around that belt. Come on, man. Okay. Now let's see if I can pull this out. There we go. There. That's that. That should go like that, right? So it's around these two right there. But it doesn't... Oh, it does go around the third one, too. So it goes around all three. Like... No! No, I had it. I had it, and then I lost it. Oh, my God. You were in kindergarten in 1992. God dang, that crushes me. Kindergarten? I was in college. I was in college, and you were in kindergarten. Hello, Rowan. Hello, Olga. Everybody who's joining, much appreciated. I'm fixing this piece of electronics very poorly, may I add. This will be my third try. Yes, it's third. Don't say it's more than three. It's my third try, for God's sakes. Come on. Third time's the charm is what they say, right? Come on. I've got two of these. I've got two. This is going to take me all weekend. If this is what's happening, oh my God, I'm going to have to stand up. Standing up's my least favorite part of repairing things. Oh my freaking word. God dang it. Please. Give me a break. All right. Okay. This goes like that. And then these go around these three. There's... Come on. There's two. There's two. And then I'm going to try to lift this one up over the third one. Here we go. God dang it. God dang it. How in the world? How in the world do you do this? At a mass scale, right? There's one. Jesus. Oh, my Lord. There's one. Oh, my God. This is insane. Why is this so hard? They made it look so easy in the video. Please, just do that. Just do it. Come on, man. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I've got it. That's not a confidence builder right there. Hello, Demon King. Hello, everybody's joining. I realized Clax has informed me how old I am. He was in kindergarten when I bought this thing. One of the people watching this was in kindergarten when I bought this. Silly. Hello, Demon King. So happy to have you here. I am repairing a Sony dual cassette deck. My son wanted to get into audio cassettes, and I'm like, good news. I've got 8 million of them and some way to play it, and then it broke. So now I'm trying to repair it. But I just got one part done. Let's see if this works. Hang on a sec. That goes around there. I just want to make sure I got it right because I don't want to screw it up. That goes around there. I wonder if this is damaged. Okay, that goes there. And that's the third. We're around all three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that seems right. That seems right. And it should lay on here just like that. Awesome. So 1, 2, 3. And it hangs on. It looks like it doesn't look right that it bends like that, but it's supposed to lay over that. Okay, now here's the crazy part. This part I have to fix. Because this, the rubber band for this is now effectively glued inside of here because it is rotten so much. It is rotted so much. My old man glass. Let's see if we can see it. You can do it. Anyways, the idea is this. That is a rubber band, but it's effectively glued to the dial. So let me get zoomed in. Let's see if we can get it. How far can we zoom in here? That's pretty good. And I got to clean that out. Oh, God. Oh, my God in heaven. That is rotten. That is... Dude. What the... I cannot get over this. That's probably not good at all. Really? That's a rubber band. That's an ex-rubber band, I guess. Pretty crazy, man. Demon King, you came in right at the time you had to, right to see the gross stuff. So what am I going to do here? I got to clear that out with a screwdriver? Oh, I do. No way. This could be the longest part of this process. Are you out of your mind? This is going to be the longest part of this process. Okay, time out. I got to get a toothpick. Maybe I can get away. I'll be right back.
This is carbonated brown sugar water, and this...
Thank you. Coming in hot. Here we go. You got me? You got me. All right. Oh my God, I keep jumping ahead so far. All right, I'm back. Antonio, welcome. David Allen, welcome in. So we're repairing a Sony dual cassette deck, but this is from the kitchen. This is a when you're making bread. This is the bread tester. But geez, this is rubber, decayed rubber right here. This whole thing is just a freaking mess. Look at this. This is a rubber band that has been just decayed over time. Oh my God. Look at, what in the name of the Sam Hill is this? I don't think I've ever seen something decay like that. Like it broke down into like a tarry liquid? Not a tarry, but the letter A, T-A-R-R-Y. Is that Terry? I don't know. This is the rubber band right there. Look at that. It is just goop. It's goop is what it is, David Allen. It's goopy. So now I've got to just take this and make sure it's all cleaned out. I can't imagine that being good for the plastic either. This is not the strongest plastic. Really. Because this is a gear, and it's, man, oh man. There you go. Well, there's a problem. There's not enough gas in it. What the heck? It's freaking crazy. Okay. And not a gas in it. Let's see if we can get this out of here. I don't want to clean it with any alcohol because that could break down the plastic even further. Oh my Lord, this is insane. God dang. Nuts. Thank you everybody for joining. If you ever wanted to know how to repair a dual cassette player from 1992, you're seeing it now. It's a tarry mess. I never would have thought this is. I thought the band would have just fallen off, not completely rotten into this. Like, what is this? Has anybody worked with like tires or like a tire fire? Is that what happens? Like, it just breaks down into a liquid? Seems like something I would have known about. But nope, this is brand new to me. Let's see, we got that. Look at all that. Ugh. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this metal out of here, and I'm going to take wood to this thing. We're going to go wood. I'm going to go old-fashioned. Hello, Spencer Sullivan. I think it's Sullivan. It says Spencer S. But Spencer Sullivan is two good names. So I gave you that name. All right, here we go. This is, again, anybody who's just joining, this is what a rubber band looks like after 40 years. And maybe this was a lubricated joint. And so maybe the lubrication broke down the rubber band and eventually took over. I'm not sure. But I do know I've never seen a rubber band do this before. I've had a junk drawer since I've moved to Oregon that has probably the same rubber bands. Hello, Mandrew. But I've never seen look at this. Look how filthy. This is just from my hands. Look how much, it's all over me. I feel like, did anybody see The Blob, the movie from the 90s? Hello, Jody. I feel like the Blob is just a bunch of rotten rubber bands at this point. This rubber band for my tape deck, oh my God, this is so filthy. You guys can see how just bad this looks. This looks, come on, man. Yeah, because earlier on I was trying to find the rubber band and I could not find it, thinking it had just broken or snapped or popped off or whatever. No, it's adhered to the gear. Yeah, it looks like I don't think I can take all of this off. I think it's going to be stuck to that gear forever. Jeez, oh man. Sorry, everybody. Hello, Jody, again. Just seeing if I missed anything. Nope. This is my life now. My life is cleaning this gear off. Again, I don't want to use any alcohol on this because I'm afraid it will damage the actual plastic part. So I'm just trying to take care of this the best way possible. I wonder if I can hold this in place. I wonder if I can hold that. Nah, I don't want to do that either. Gosh darn it. Just a slow labor of love at this point. Another toothpick. I cannot get over this. I really hope this doesn't stain my desk mat because I'm like, oh, I'll just get a bunch of cheap rubber bands to fix my tape deck, and then I have to buy another $30 desk mat. God dang it! Yeah, again, this is shocking to me. Like I cannot get over it. This is from one rubber band that's this size.
Today we're going to take a break.
Stop talking, God Almighty. It's this size, but it's like just delivering such a horrific gelatinous mess. Come on. We're to the point now where I've got the groove back. Oh, sorry, you can't see it. I've got the groove back, but it looks like it's permanently stained. Like the whole thing is permanently stained. And I guess that's fine. I just don't want it to... Again, it's probably going to weaken the life of the bands that I put in, but at this point, I don't think I have a choice. Come on. Oh, you're a mess. I'm going to have to take 4 showers to get myself clean. All right. Look at that. That's so crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. All right. I'm going to use metal to get in here. Again, that I can feel the groove right there, which I couldn't before. So this is, I've got the groove in there, but yeah, there's nothing sticking on that side. I just want to make sure I got enough of that gook cleared off. Come on. You can do it. Okay, that's crazy. Definitely Julie, I'm not sure. All right, my heart is in pain right now over this. I assumed like getting the whole thing off would have been difficult. That was the easiest thing. It was like 6 total screws to get this to this state. And now we're in the cleaning phase, which is like, oh God. I thought it would be like dusty and maybe like spider eggs in here. But no, it's a freaking dragon's lair level, like a goopy They're called, not giddy goons, the lava monsters. Like all over everything. All right. I'm going to give this one more good wipe down, and I think that should be good. It looks like it's still completely covered in gunk, but trust me, I've got a lot of that removed. I wonder, hang on a sec. You know what? Give me a sec. Ow! I just stabbed myself with this thing. Look, I just grabbed onto that because it's stuck to the freaking paper towel, and it stabbed me. Damn sandwich took a bite out of me. Give me a second. I'm gonna get. this is. I can't get over this. This is crazy to me. I'm gonna get a Q-tip. Give me a second. I'm covered in goo. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I have to duck in so it picks up my face again. Did it pick up my face? Did you? Will you pick up my? I'm right here. There you go. All right. Did I miss anything? I still got definitely in there. Great. We got 31 viewers. That's pretty good, actually. To tell you the truth, for a Friday, I'm pretty happy with that. 31 viewers is enough by me. All right. Clean you off. I mean, this is how stuck this is. I'm trying. Again, I don't want to use any solvents on here. I don't want to use like any like alcohol because I'm afraid that'll be it. Good Lord. This started off as such a fun idea. I now have a cut on my hand. I don't know where that came from. This could be the death of me, not electrocution. I could die well before I get electrocuted. I don't even know, like after messing with this, I have no idea how to get a rubber band around this thing. Like how in the heck am I going to replace that rubber band? I mean, I guess I can put it around there, but how does it, that doesn't, Come on. Get out of there. Almost to where I've, God dang it. This is so crazy. Yeah, you can see I just rubbed this. I'm in the crack right there, in the groove. Just trying to get whatever I can out of there. I think I got most of it. Because again, there is stuff coming out on there, but when I pushed it all the way through, there's very little that gets on there. Okay. Hello, last name. Welcome. I'm trying to repair a tape deck, but this is just craziness. Crazy is what it is. So I cleared out a good chunk of that. That is so bad. Yeah, I gotcha. Yep, cleared out. Yep, cleared out. I've cleared as much of it out as I think I can. Yep, clear, clear, clear. Okay, yep, I've got it. I've cleared it out. Yep. Okay, so now I don't feel so bad. So that's the little, how does that one go through? There's a little one that goes around that piece. And it gets stretched out to there. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hang on a sec. That makes a lot of sense, but it's, yeah, okay. So when I put the band on, and I put this new band on, come on. This band is going to go around here like this, all the way around like that. This gets tucked in. So it's like that. I think that's around. Then, I think it's around. Let's hope it's around. Is that all the way around? Yeah, then it gets here. And then also here. And it should be tilted a little bit, twisted a little bit. but I want to make sure that that's right. Gosh darn it. You know, it's really hard to see with all this goop everywhere. Come on, you can come back out. You're not stuck in there forever. You can come out. You don't live like that anymore. Okay. That's around there. Okay. There you go. There we go. I feel good about that. That seems to be... It's strange. You would think it would go around that loop, but it doesn't. It does not go around that loop. So that's that band. Ta-da! It's just that easy. So simple. Anybody could do it. But now the trick is this. We've got to reattach it. And reattaching it is... hang on a sec. We want it to fall into place. So this is lock with this. Hang on. Because the way this works... Hang on a sec. Where are you, buddy? Come on, you can do it. This has to go right on there, like that. But where does this go? How does this work then? Come on, you can do it. Oh, you're not even looking at what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let me back out. That is crazy. I'm sitting here looking at the wrong screen. Back. All right. So this is how these work together. This band goes around, and when I put this on, this uptake goes here. Like it's supposed to fit right in there. So this unit seats in here. I think that's how that sits. So this goes there. Yes. So this, like you have to put it in a very specific way. Otherwise, it ain't gonna line up. It should just go drop. Come on. Like that. Are we seeing this right? I think so. Hang on. That's in. That is not in. Okay. So this is pretty close. But pretty close don't count. Can we do it? I want to know where that one goes, because that's going to be a... God dang it! I can't imagine that goes in there. That seems very dangerous. How did they mass produce this? This is just beyond my comprehension. That goes there, that goes there. I know that goes there, because this is the lock. That's the lock, and that's the lock, right? Lock and lock. Come on, you can do it. But it seems off when I do that. Wait a minute. Who is... Oh, God dang it. Somebody is communicating with me, but you're going to have to wait, son. Yep, it's right there. I see it. Pin and pin. That's a pin, and that's a pin. I got both pins in. That's the pins. I got them pinned. See these, like, well, right there and there. So that's the pin. That's on a hinge right there. I got it. I got the hinge. So now I got to line it up with these bad boys down here. Like it has to lock in with these little... Where am I off? Come on, you can do it. Because it just should close like that. Hang on. That's why I'm glad I didn't take both parts off, both sides off, because I'd be like, is this the right side? Sitting here all night. What are you stuck on? What are you stuck on, you little thing? That's the screw hole. Got it. I got it. That's it, right? That's it, right? Is that right? I think we got it. I want to say we got it. These are all in place, right? That one is set. I really hope to God this works, because I can't imagine doing this again. It would kill me. It would be the end of my life. Welcome, everybody. It's that's a hand. That's a hand of hard work. Yes, a great. Look at this. Look at this freaking. I just got this. This is a new cut from tonight, right there. That's brand new. That wasn't there before. But geez, oh man, that's a freaking mess. All right, so this is back together. This unit is there. Let's just leave that as is. Let's not look at it. Don't even give it a side eye. That's in place. I locked it. Of course, they're showing me how to do it now. Yep, Are they going to want me to put that back in place? Let's see. Yep, they're going to want me to lock it down. Okay, so I'm going to lock this back in. Now that that's in place, I'm going to put these screws back in. This should go right in. Please tell me it will. Whoa. Demon, I cannot believe you stuck this out. I'm so happy that you stayed. If this works, I'm going to celebrate, because this is a pretty big deal for me to salvage a unit that is older, that is almost as old as Clax. Crazy. Yep, we've got all the screws going right back in the spots they're supposed to. Supposed to. Okay, here we go. That's in there. That's part one. We did part one. I feel good about part one. Okay. I think that's right. I think we're good there. Okay, both were broken. Okay, so now we've got... This was clean. This desk was totally clean as I started this stream. Hang on a sec, I'm jumping back. Okay, this was a total clear desk. What has happened? This is out of control. We've got, like, you can't even see all of it. It's terrible. Let's see if I can zoom around here. Yeah, so you got, oh, that's as far back as it goes. So I can't show you all the way up there, but yeah, this thing is a mess. Okay, and I only did one side of it. God dang it. That's amazing. Am I going to be able to? There it is. Okay. Don't look at my YouTube stuff. It's none of your damn business. All right, so now I got to do number 2. I got to do the second one. But see, now we're experts. We know what to do. We take, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you guys know what to do. Everybody here is going to be an expert in this. This is going to count as your certification. First one is this one in the middle, right there. So the only thing keeping the tape deck connected is that screw. This screw, there's 3. There's only 3 holding this together. That's amazing. Hello, California. Oh my God, that one's not gonna want to come out. Oh my God, that one did not want to come out. Oh, wow. There's 2 different dates on these. There's 2 different dates. That's amazing. So this date is the 28th of December, 1992. So this motor is from a later date than the other side, which was from 14th of September, 1992. So they just had 2 motors laying around. They're just like, whatever. Get the September and December. They're close enough. I would like to get the same run. The same. They were nope. One is September. The other is, did I get the wrong one? I did. I unscrewed the wrong one. I'm not even paying attention. I'm taking the whole unit apart. I just unscrew it all. Here we go. I'm going to take this one off. All right. So 3 screws entirely keeping this together. We're going to be experts at this at the end. I feel like we are already experts. Here we go. These are the 3 screws that are holding the entire unit together. 3 long screws. By long, I mean as long as 1 digit of my finger. Could I get a couple screws, a single finger digit screws? That's how you had to order them back in the day, based on finger size. All right, now we're going to pop this off because these, now we know that, hang on a second, let me get my pointing pointer. Come on, you can zoom in. You're not, come on, where's my image? Focus, turn off autofocus. There we go. This right there and this are the two clamps holding this in. Oh my God, this is covered in goop. This, did I use the pencil for my goop stuff? Because the goop's everywhere. I can't, oh my God, I'm going to see this goop for days. Okay, so here we go. We're going to pop this up. Okay, the reveal, the grand reveal. Ooh, this one's a lot better. I have to admit, this one is much better. Okay, so here's the thing. Ready? There's the band. The band is stuck entirely on the one side of, where is it? Right there. There's the band. The rotten band is right there, but it's not on the other side, you'll see. See how that's completely, there's nothing there. It's gone. Like whatever, it's all, but on this side, you'll have like a bunch of goopy, I'll show you. Come on, I gotta focus in on this thing. Stop talking. There you go. You can see the goop. It's only on the one side though. Like the thing decayed. Maybe it just went into the unit itself. Like it escaped. There's that. And now the top part, this band. I'm an expert in both of these now. All right. They were both worn at about the same pace. You can see. They both go down to my neck waddle. It's like a dangling. What's the crazy measurements? It's dangling down to my neck waddle. Here we go. We're going to take this band. Move everything back up. We're going to take this band and, oh, wow. Well, I know where the band went. Like, look at all that decay in there. So that band fell apart inside the unit and just started gunking up everything. That's pretty terrible. That's not good at all. Can I clean that out maybe? Is any of this wet? God dang. Come on. Clean out that unit. Get your unit together, bro. Your unit's all over the place, man. Fart cake. What's going on? I'm actually fixing a tape deck from 1992. Various eras of 1992. September and December of 1992. We found that out because the motors are from different, what do you call it? Quality assured at different times. Fart Cake Smuggler over on TikTok. Very funny poster. Okay, here we go. Let's see if have I learned anything from my last try. So much so that I did it on the first shot. Yeah, I'm an expert at this now. See, it only took one, and now I'm an expert. There we go. We've got the tape. That's already in there. It's already, boom. We did it. 92, what a good year indeed. What a good year for audio cassettes, am I right? Good Lord. Like, it's like some of the best music of our lifetimes in this era. That's why I need to preserve this. This had seen like Nirvana and I was going to say Sonic Youth, Soundgarden, Sonic Youth or whatever, Smashing Pumpkins, more bands named with S. I have a ton of music from the 90s on audio cassette, and I plan on listening to it. So here's what I got to do. I got to get that other band in before I put that on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a little cleaning without, oh my God, look at this already. Like this black stuff goes everywhere, man. This is crazy. I cannot get over. When I'm done with this stream, I'm going to show you my desk. Hey, Stacy, I'm going to show you my desk, and you are not going to believe. This was a perfectly clean white desk. Look at all the specs right here. This is insanity. How dirty. Like, it's just because it broke down. the freaking thing broke down into a nightmare. Okay, this one is definitely not as bad as the last, but that said, I don't want to make it any worse than it has to be. I don't know where the rest of this band went because it must have just completely evaporated. Yeah. Look at that brand new cut on my finger. That's beautiful. All right. Yeah, if anybody has any audio cassette recommendations from that era, I've got the Smiths, I've got the Cure, I've got Cocteau Twins, I got a lot. I got a lot of musics from that time period. All right. I'm really hoping this works. I'm really hoping what I'm doing here is not a fool's errand, because I really want this to work. Because I would love to listen to some audio from my past. Oh, my past. Oh, my past. That's the Smiths for you. If you haven't heard the Smiths, that's what they sound like. Oh, I have a tape deck that's covered in blackness. Oh, oh, oh. Morrissey. Oh, you cad. Rubber only lasts for so long. Dude, you aren't kidding. Like, I had no idea rubber breaks down, like, into effectively tar. It's crazy. I can imagine why tire fires are so problematic. You're like, we'd like to put it out, but if we touch it, we're all going to die. Yeah, it's crazy how this, like, I can't get over it. Because it's everywhere. Like, this black is, like, I've been tarred and feathered at this point. So, this rubber lasted for at least 30 years. For something that size, that's pretty impressive. All right. I'm an expert now. Remember, I'm an expert at putting these together. So, here we go. Just tell all your friends, hey, do you have an audio cassette player from 1992? Well, I know a guy can hook you up with a fix. I think this is, it's all blurry now. Autofocus off. Turn the autofocus. I do not know what the deal is with this thing. It does not want to autofocus at all. Okay. Is that around there? It is not. Not even close. Okay, audio cassette. There we go. 1. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I've got the faith in you. You can do it. Boom. That's 2. And it Talk was a bit before the 90s, but it's worth, of course, Talk. Yeah, absolutely. No Doubts, It's My Life was a cover from the, oh, interesting. For some reason, I was thinking Kajagoogoo, but that's too shy. Yeah, there's a lot of really good bands back in the late 80s, early 90s. I was a big Kate Bush fan. By saying was, I mean I still am. But she's like 70s. She's like 70s, and, oh, for fudge sakes. Let me back out a little bit so you can see what I'm doing here. Console. Back out. I've got these connected there, and then this is going to come forward. You can do it. Right? I've got them clipped. Oh, God, no. Don't break the clips. Don't break the clips. Jesus, don't break those clips, for God's sakes. Yep. And I really don't know, and I really don't care. Now I'm going to be singing the Smiths like that all day. That's 1. That's both. Okay. That is in there, right? I want to make sure that it's not in there. Come on. There we go. That's in there. All right, we've done it. Now we just got to put these screws back in. We've done all we can. We've got all of the bands that I ordered last week in place. Kate Bush is seriously, dude, I could write a dissertation on her music. It's just, seriously, it's diverse. It's all over the place. And everybody's like, oh, running up that hill. I'm like, dude, if you had any idea, like if you had any idea, that would be like saying I'm a big Rolling Stones fan, and then it's like your favorite song is that coked out dream that was David Bowie and Mick Jagger. What the heck was that? I can't remember what that song was, but it's like, dude, might have added tar. Used to be rubber, got brittle and broke up. You might be right. You might be. There could be an additive to this to preserve those gears or those components that just made it break down. Because again, I had assumed these would have been brittle. These aren't brittle. These are soft, but just like a tube sock, like stretched and has no give anymore. So I was like, that's weird. But to see the other one just completely transform into tar, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that there was some additive. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you my desk. I'm going to show you the mess we've made. Oh my God. Hang on. Oh my God. Here we go. This is my life now. This is, it's just, it looks like it's seen a Half-Life. Oh, wait. I missed you, Arc the Shadow. I just missed you. Hang on a sec. You were running up that hill to buy our albums when they released. I know other Kate Bush songs when I hear them, but I don't know them by title. That's the thing. So here's the deal. Running Up That Hill is from Hounds of Love. It's a great album, don't get me wrong. But it's like Peter Gabriel. People are saying Peter Gabriel, my favorite album is So. Oh, wait, what's going on with, oh, Arky, you're mentioning something from earlier. Sorry, there's a little drama going on over here. So Kate Bush, I'm almost afraid. See, I got a little stuff on my hand, but watch this. Oh, I thought it was right behind me. That would have been so cool for me to do that. I'm not going to reach into that. I'll pull it out later. But Kate Bush, her best album, in like when Peter Gabriel left Genesis, he had his first album. It's just Peter Gabriel, right? That had Salisbury Hill on it. Salisbury Hill was his like departure. Like, I can make this on my own. The album is all right. It's okay, but it was basically him putting a line in the sand. Some people say Security is his best album. Some people say his recent work is better. But there were several moments where Peter Gabriel became like, he was testing out new things. He has become a composer. Like, he had gone through this exercise. Kate Bush was like very much like, she had like 4,000 influences. She was like making up stuff as she went along. And so her albums are very, very different. So The Dreaming, which came out, I think, in 83 or 83? I can't remember. And The Dreaming is like crazy. No, so Peter Gabriel's first album was like 77 or whatever. That was his first. And then he had Peter Gabriel. Then it was like 3 albums. But So is the one that had Sledgehammer. That wasn't until the 80s. That was like 6 albums in. So, yeah, Peter Gabriel, after he left Genesis, the big deal was like, how could you leave something so successful? Like, why would you leave? And he's like, I think he was kind of squeezed out. The more I think about it, I think both Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush came from very wealthy families, to tell you the truth. Peter Gabriel's parents, like, I heard dad was responsible for like cable television or something. Like, they none of them had to worry about money. But the Bushes were, Kate Bush and the family, Patty Bush and all of them, they all seemed to be driven by music. And so, you know, when you're steeped in with 4 other musicians, you can kind of experiment, and you don't have like television or the internet. Like, you're doing a lot of stuff. So her stuff is really like, you'll see documentaries on Kate Bush, and she was like the inspiration, not only for like Tori Amos and people that followed her in like, you know, in women who followed her in music, but very famous rappers like are saying that she's their favorite. It's crazy. So this is going to be kind of scary, because here's see this and this. and this. That's scary to me. That is several pins. We also learned, look at this. This has 2, this has 1. So one of these, maybe that's why the power is different. And I'm guessing that is exactly the difference. So 1, what is the difference on these sides? Hang on. They both record, right? Hang on. What is the difference in these? So the one that has 2 is this side. It's the B side. So what's the story? What's the difference between the... Oh, B side has record. Okay, so B side is recording. So that's why it has 2. No relation to W at all. None at all. I am even sorry. It's the first time I've ever said the Bushes in my life. In compare, like when I'm talking about Kate Bush. Even before I knew about George W. or whatever, I never referred to them as the Bushes. That's a brand new thing that just came out in this podcast. All right, so I've just put this in here. Now, I have to hope I don't electrocute myself. It's not plugged in, but I also have to make sure this goes in there. So hang on a sec. This is going to be a nerve-wracking experience. Okay. Okay, that goes. All right, we're lining them up. We're lining them up. We're lining it up. All right, and then I'm just going to shove it in. I guess I just shove it in. Yes, I just shove it in there. That's how I do it. All right, so that is now good and shoved. So those pins are in place. Now I have to reattach everything else, which is not hard, but it's a little scary. The grounds are pretty easy. I just attach the grounds to the side. That's the ground. So when I do plug it in, it doesn't kill us all. Then this goes there. I'm going to put that in last. I'm going to put this right back in the order that we had it. Yes, that's it. I was hoping somebody would go there, and it was Ark. Ark wins the contest for the shoving it in. What does he win, Johnny? He wins the praise and accolades of all of the other people watching this. Why didn't I think of that? It was right there. Okay, that one's back in. I got that one back in. Now, hang on. Got to put it all around. It's a little... For some reason, I thought that's not a warm, fuzzy feeling, is it? I thought there... Shit. I'm like, I thought there were 2 wires, but now I just see 1. That's nerve-wracking. Because there's this unit right here. Hang on a second. I'll pull it back out just a smidge. Let's do it. Can I pull it back? I got to pull it all the way out? Are you kidding me? This is a zip tie. A metal zip tie originally from Sony. Sony developed the zip tie technology. That gets wrapped around. So I think that's to ground that, but for some reason I thought there were 2 there. Now I got to do this right here. This goes in here. Are you kidding me? Shoot. That's a problem. That is a problem. Hold on. That's not too much of a problem. Okay, I was worried that, son of a gun. This has got to go over that and on the side right there. Come on. Oh God, you can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, move this over. Get in there. There it goes. And then this gets bent. And then this piece goes in right here. Let's put that in there. Come on. Oh my God, no. It was so close. It was so close. Come on. This part is going to drive me nuts. There it goes. I thought I bent those pins. That would have been awful. That would have been so bad if I got all this way and then just bent the pins at the very end. All right, now we've got to put these buses back in. These are the big bus ribbons, which I cannot believe they just get shoved in. That's the funniest freaking thing to me. I was being so ginger at the start of this, like I didn't want to damage any of these ribbon buses. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. When this starts up, when this thing starts up, both of these decks are going to be engaged because both of them are in, both of the heads are activated for both of these. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little nervous about it because what I mean is this. These both broke. Both of these had broken while the tape was playing. So the tape's not broken, but these eject buttons do not work because the head, the play head is activated. So I'm nervous a little bit that I'm a little nervous that when I activate, hang on. Hold on, everybody. There we go. When I activate it, it's going to start both sides. Like both are going to start up as soon as I power this thing up. And that makes me a little nervous. Give me a second. I'm going to screw both of these bad boys in. One. That will prevent this from sliding all over the place. This is two. And then this, I think, should lock. Really? I got only one screw left. That seems weird. There's something else I've got to unscrew. Does anybody remember where the other screw goes? Oh boy, that's not good. That's a bad feeling. I've got an extra screw. Where did it come from? Where did the screw come from? There's one additional screw somewhere, and I don't know where it is. Where did it go? Okay, we'll flip this back over. Hold on. Okay. Where did that last screw go? I wonder. Let's see. No. That goes there. Great. Uh-huh. Shoot. Where did that other screw go? That's nerve-wracking. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go back and review this entire thing to figure out where that screw came from. That sucks. It's not spare parts because I took them out of this thing. It can't be spare parts. Oh my god. Oh, I know where it's from. I'm an idiot. It's from this. Okay, thank God. That would have been terrifying. Jeez, I'm like, why do I have extra screws? I should not have extra screws. Spare parts are fine when you get it new out of the box. You can justify it, but I cannot justify it when I'm like, I took them off of this. I just don't know how to put them back on. And for everybody wondering what my marks are on my arms here, I'm a meth addict. I've done nothing but serious meth for years. Yeah. No, I have dogs and a cat, so I play rough house, and so my arms look like I'm living on the streets of Portland. All right. There we go. Now I just got to make sure that these are back where they're supposed to be. Let's get this back on there. Okay. These are, I got ground. We got two grounds. Okay. And I need that because this has a big electric shock warning. There you go. That will kill you. This device will kill you. Just for looking at it funny. Don't make eye contact. We told you not to make eye contact with our devices. But did you listen? No. And now you're dead. How does that feel? That's the manual. That's the manual you used to get from Sony. If you die, it's your own dang fault. There we go. All right. It's back on. Strategy, welcome. Oh, that's a great name, Strategy. I love it. But like, screw this, I'm out. That's good. That's a good joke. I wish I had seen that earlier. I would have called it out earlier. All right, this desk is going to take a month to get clean. I can tell you right now. It's insane how crazy this is. All right, here we go. We're putting the ones in on the side. Screws going in on the side. Screw. Hold on. Move the microphone. Can I get... I'm going to see if I can... Why can't I get the autofocus to work on this dang thing? Image. Oh, it's not going to be able to focus that close? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I can force it to... I can do that, can't I? Get in there. Get the heck in there. Do I have, like, me in the corner? What is this? Oh, I see. I'm just trying to figure that out. Jeepers. I don't know why you need to see the screw. God dang it. Jeez. More trouble than it's worth. Let me get one of these old-fashioned screwdrivers that's not magnetized. God dang it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Good Lord, you got my underarm. Oh my God. No. What? What are you talking about? My themes contain some find uncomfortable and is restricted. Regulated goods. What? What are you? My stream just got restricted on TikTok for saying unrestricted goods. What? That's the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. Unrestricted goods? What the heck is that? A 1992. This is it. You can't be editing. You can't be. It's ridiculous. Wait a minute. Let's get out of here. Let's get autofocus. Let's get this zoomed back out. Console. Hold on, everybody. Get out of there. Wide. Yeah. Yeah. I just got restricted on TikTok because they said I had unregulated goods. What is unregulated goods? Like, how could they tell that from me screwing this in? Dude, TikTok's driving me bonkers right now. Like, I used to get thousands of views. No joke. Like, not on live streams, but like my content used to get tons of views. And I was like, oh, great. Path of least resistance, right? Yeah, Fart Cake Smuggler, you are right. It's like this right to repair nonsense has got to stop. You can't do that. That's bad news. Okay, so my desk now looks like it's been through 1,000 psychic wars at this point. Look, this was clean before. This is gonna. I hope to God this cleans up. Lord knows if it will. All right, so now I've got this. I am terrified to plug this in. I'm terrified to plug this thing in. Let's see. Okay. I'm plugging this thing in. Hold on, everybody. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to plug this in. 1 second. I don't want to be electrocuted. Please don't electrocute me. Okay, so far so good. I'm still alive. Okay. I'm going to turn the power on. Hopefully it only trips a breaker if you did something wrong. Well, I'm going to touch this very briefly and see if it turns on. Okay, it turns on. I can hear it trying to do something. Okay. Can I eject? No, I cannot eject. Okay. All right, moment of truth. I'm going to hit play. It won't play any music because there's no stereo. There's no audio components hooked up. But I'm going to hit play. Okay. Interesting. Let's try this one over here. I wonder, hang on. That's the Dolby. I don't care about any of that. I was hoping this would have disengaged. I may have to disassemble the entire freaking tape deck. Because watch, I can't, it won't eject because that thing is still active. So, okay. Now what? Well, the good news is I'm still alive. All right, let's go counter reset. Let's go counter reset. That does nothing. This is all digital. All right. The problem is in hardware. So, God dang it. It's fine. It's on. You can hear it. I'm going to just try this one more time so you can hear it. It's trying. It's trying to do something. It's trying to go through a cycle, and it can't. So I can't play it forward or backwards. So the good news is that it kind of... Oh, I have a metric ton of audio cassette tapes. Yeah, and we'll see if those are rotten. I'm going to try to lay this flat. It's not going to change anything, I don't think, but just to be safe, lay it flat. Now, there's something preventing that from going, so. Hold on. Let's see if I can figure this out. 1 second. Sony TC won't eject tapes. Okay, trouble. I managed to eject the tapes. Okay, what is the problem? Replacing the belt removal. It did all that. Replace rope. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fix a stuck tape door. This is not my unit. Uh-huh. It says 3 head. I gotcha. How do I fix it? Please stop. Okay, I have to take it apart. I'm on it. I'm way ahead of you with taking it apart. Hold on. What are they saying? I gotta take it apart and what? You ready for this? This might be an easy fix. Hang on. I'm going to unplug this so I don't die. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough right into the thing. All right, so this might be an easy fix. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this apart. I just got to take this first part apart. I don't have to take, I just have to take the main part apart. That's this. 1, 2, hang on. Again, I don't have to take the front part off, just this. This is illegal, what I'm doing, apparently. According to TikTok, this is illegal. Do not try this at home. Don't, whatever you do, repair your own devices, even if they are 40 years old at this point. It's not, I don't need a crowbar so much. Hang on a sec. I just got to take this front part apart. This is what got me banned, by the way. This perspective. They're like, whoa, whoa, what is he doing? What is the man doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Oh my God. There we go. We got it. I'm going to do a Kickstarter for a new mat, a new desk mat, because I think I just ruined it. I just totally ruined my desk mat. All right, so let's back out. Let's go wide shot. Why am I blurry? Perfect. Wait, why am I blurry? There we go. Okay. I'm gonna throw it apart. Okay, so that comes off. Now what I have to do, oh shoot. Do I have to do that? 1 second. It's because, the reason why is because the tape deck got into a state, like it's manual. It's basically, it's it's hardware. So the hardware got itself into a state. And what I mean by state is like state A is off with power off. State B would be power on with the tape off. State C, like different, like in hardware, there's like certain routines it can run. So here's the thing is, I think it's stuck in a state where it's like, I cannot release the heads until it gets into state B, state C. So what I need to do, and from that video, it said I need to, all I really need to do is roll the thing that we had taken apart. I have to roll it back till it clicks. I have to roll hang on a sec. Let's see if I can do this very quickly. Come on, you can come out. There we go. Here we go. So I have to roll. You know what? I don't think I can do that from this state. Mother, oh my God, I'm going to go bananas. Well, I hope you didn't have anything to do on a Friday night, because this is what I'm doing. Son of a gun. I'm almost afraid to turn this on with the top off, but at this point, I'm throwing caution to the wind. Next time I try this, I'm going to try it with the top off. The top off! I'm going to have to roll the tape heads back. I just have to roll the tape head back till it clicks, is what they say. So I have to put the player back into a state that it can recognize. And that should release the tape heads the next time I turn it on. Hilarious. That's old tech for you, man. It's like when you had a VCR, like you had to have there's certain problems that could be solved in the most bizarre. Hang on a sec. Whoa, whoa. Out you go. I'm a pro at this now, you see? I'm a pro. I had to just do it once, and now I know exactly how these things work. I'm a genius. That's what I said. I'm a genius. All right. Oh my God, I just broke it. Let's get my Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I wish. It's Legacy of Darkness letter opener. That's the only way I can lift this thing up. There we go. One more Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. Let's go, baby. Done. All right. We got it? We got it? We got it. All right. Hold on, everybody. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I swear I'm going to go bananas. Out you go. Again, it turned on. That's huge news for me. Everything else is like gravy at this point. I really do hope I can get it working, though, because it would be silly if I couldn't. I can't believe I had to take this whole stupid thing apart. That's just dumb. All right, we're going to start with the easy side. It's this one. We're going to start with the easy side. What I mean by easy side is there's only one thing to engage on this side. Only one thing we have to engage. Hold on, everybody. I cannot believe that this got banned. Like, what is that about? Like, what did I do? And now it's not showing anybody. If anybody... It's going to... Hello, Chico Leo. Hey, real quick, Chico Leo, how did you find this? Because TikTok just banned this stream like about 5 minutes ago. Or no, 10 minutes ago for me showing, what, a screwdriver? I have no idea. But if you found this on your For You page or scrolling through, Yeah, you're here, but like the thing is, like, it's not showing it to anybody else. So if anybody were to see, like, no one's going to see this that's not a friend of mine or not following me. So I don't think Chico Leo is following me. Oh, look at that. Out you go. Come on. By the way, Fartek, I'm happy being here with you. Like, don't think I need more than that. I'm just saying. Okay. That's up. That's still in place. Great. So what they said I need to do is I need to roll this back until it clicks. And it did not click. It all fell apart. So I need to roll it backwards until it clicks. And that will put the tape deck back in its state A position. Up. Hold on, everybody. I'm a pro at this, remember. I've talked about that already. I'm a pro, I say. A pro. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Okay. This goes back. Oh, you silly goose. Did I say pro? I meant an idiot. Come on. Jeez. Come on. Why is this one so hard? I do not know. It was hard before, too. I didn't do anything different on this one or the other one. But this one was just harder for some reason. You can come up a little bit. There we go. So I wonder if it has to do with, let's see. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So you can see what I'm not. I don't want to do compensation. Sorry. Just did compensation, which means, yeah, it's probably going to get dark. I didn't want to get dark, you jerks. Image, change compensation. Turn off auto exposure, turn it back on again. What is happening here? Hold on, everybody. I'm going to turn the office lights on so I can see what I'm doing. Office lights. Turn them on. Perfect. Oh, that's very helpful. Now, I'm going to get banned for a totally different reason. You're like, you're making you're making erotic how to fix it videos. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to do that. It's just doing it by itself. I don't want to make these things erotic. All right. That is blue and red. I'm going to turn them both white. God dang it. God dang it. Don't turn them off. Okay. Right side lamp. There we go. Then left side lamp. I'm blind. That's perfect. Okay. So that's there, right? It's not around the last piece. Hang on a sec. Thank God I put that light on. Dang it! Just wanted to show you how to start from scratch with this. Don't shine on my face, please. Shine on the project. Shine on the project, you silly thing. Okay. Goodness. Let's, I'm having deja vu all over again. Okay. There's the click. There's the click. It just clicked. Is that it? Was that really it? Oh my God, is that seriously? If that was it, I'm going to go, if that is it, I cannot get over that. Oh my God. It wasn't in the video that I saw. I had to look up a different video, and it's not even the Sony. But here's the thing that drives the state. It's this arm right here. So it ends right here. This arm right there goes from here. It's a tension bar. And I think if that's it, it's going to be freaking hilarious. So hang on a sec. Let's put this back together again and see if it is. I'm not going to put it all the way back together. There we go. My big, fat Italian fingers. You can come up a little bit. God dang. You can come up a little bit. I swear. You can. You don't. Oh my God! Don't go all the way under, please. Please don't go. This is insanity to me. This is craziness. I'm involved with craziness here, you see. It's just because it's getting too dark. It's too dark to see. Okay, get around there. Okay, good. That's good. I feel good about that. Now let's stretch this out to here. Oh, God dang it. I need to change all of the capacitors, and I have never done it before. Definitely, CJ. Do you have any experience repairing Sega Game Gear? Don't I wish? So, okay, here's the deal. I've not repaired a Sega Game Gear other than just take it apart, put it back together again. That's what I used to do at game stores. But in terms of capacitors, all you would need to do, like you would find, like I was terrified of soldering and terrified of motherboards until I fixed a washer and dryer, because that's like the Fisher Price version. It's like the big blocky boards, and it's just like, you can spill half of your solder on it. It doesn't make a difference. So I figured, well, game consoles are just more fancier versions, and that's pretty true. So I was able to do some stuff on my PlayStation 4, which is basically this, like cleaning off my CPU and adding new I got to keep myself together here. This is driving me bonkers. I am being defeated right now. I'm like, let me tell you how I was able to fix a washer and dryer and all these components, and I'm like, I'm fighting a rubber band. I cannot get this rubber band to do what I want it to do. Don't take my advice on anything until I put this rubber band in place. That's like Confucius right there. Do not trust a man who cannot figure out how to even put a rubber band around something. Confucius knew what he was talking about. God dang it, why can't I figure you out? It has to, so this, okay, you're probably thinking like, well, you just need to get it into the track. There is no track here. This does not have a track. It looks like it does. It looks like it's beveled. But there is no track here. God dang it. You gotta get out of there. What is happening? Okay. This is like a death march. This entire live stream is like madness incarnate for me. Like, I had already done this once, taken the whole thing apart. And why are my lights turning off now? Because my big fat arms just turned it off. Okay, here we go. So this is back together. This is in place. It's working. So here's what I've got. Here's what I've got. There's so much gunk on these things, but I don't care at this point. Okay, I have reset this. I've reset this arm right there. So it should work when I put this back together again. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it back together very quickly, and we're going to see if it works. If it does, we'll do the other side. But for now, but if you have to change all the capacitors in the, okay, at that point, shoot. I have not done any like research on the Sega Game Gear, but you'd figure there's got to be somebody who has those. If you have to replace all of the capacitors, there's one of two. So I just found a local place here in town. It's called Hawthorne Game Exchange, and it's the rarest thing you'll get, but it's somebody who started up a video game store, a used video game store, as an investment. Like, they acquired it as an investment. And then they realize, like, well, I have a degree in engineering, and I used to repair electronics. And I'm like, oh, all of these consoles, I can figure out how. They took apart a couple Xboxes and changed the batteries, and they're like, oh, I can just do this for everything. It's like finding a game store that has an engineer, ex-engineer. So if you are in the Portland area, you can have somebody like that do it. Or I would think if you're talking about an entire system, like an entire board has to be updated with new capacitors, like finding a group on, whether it be on Discord or here on TikTok that deals with those. Like some people are putting these together for like 3DO, and not just 3DO, like the Panasonic 3DO, like not the mainstream one, but Gold Star. And like people are working on super rare systems, and you're like, what the heck? I had no idea there's a group for that. If there are groups for them, I assure you, there is a group for Sega Game Gear modifications. No doubt. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly put these screws back in. We're going to test this one more time. If this works, it's hilarious. I don't want to do both just in case it doesn't work, because if it doesn't work, I've done this. There's no reason for me to do this and if it doesn't work for this one. Because if it doesn't work for this one, I'll take it apart and do it again. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this back together very quickly. I'm not going to put all the screws in. I'm going to put these screws in. I'm going to put this back together with the other piece. There we go. That's there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right. That's all there. Great. This is the basic side. Perfect. We've got this part. Hold on, everybody. Ooh. Zoom out. Zoom out, I say. Come on. Great. What a terrible looking angle. There we go. Let's do it. This is the scary part. This is the scary part. Come on. I gotta line those pins up without bending the pins. Come on. Don't panic, Homer Simpson. Don't panic. You've got this. I feel like I'm in Star Trek. You got those fancy flashlights. There's that one. There's that one. Locked. Great. That's in there. Okay. So now that I've got that in there, I'm not going to put the screws in. Remember, I'm going to do the screws later. I will ground this unit so I don't die. That's in. That's in. Hold on. Bus in place. If this works, I'll take apart the other one. But for now, I'm just going to see if this works. And I'm doing it with the top off because I don't want to do this again. I don't want to mess around with the... Okay, this goes around that. This gets attached to the side. What the heck? That ground is in place. This goes here, and this ground is in place. Okay, I've got grounds in place. So now, we're going to turn this thing around. Okay. I think we've got everything in. 1, 2. Great. All right. We're doing it again. Okay. Please don't die. That's all I'm asking, is not to die. That would be the worst thing. It's like, I got a tape deck working for my son, but it killed me. But play it at my funeral. Rio, I need you to move, buddy. Yep, good job. You can look back outside in a minute. For now, I gotta plug this in. Okay, don't get electrocuted, please. Okay, you're good. I just had to move in there. Sorry, buddy. Oh, it lost me. I'm right here. Okay. I am going to turn this on with the lid off. It did turn on. It's making the grindy noise. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I freaking did it. Yes. It's a creepy freaking thing. I did it. I did it. I made the thing work. That's awful. I did not mean to make that face. I don't even have to keep this here, but I will. It's pretty good. All right. So we have to put it back into state A. I really hope somebody is here to see that that happened, because that's amazing. We've got one tape out. I have to take the other one out. Okay, here we go. I'm almost nervous to put this back in, but I think what I'll do is I'll unplug this. Oh God, come on out, get out. Oh, that's so cool. That is so flippin' cool. All right. I don't need this to be red. Can we make this white again? How do you change the color? That's green. That's blue. That's teal. That's lavender. There's white. All right. We did this one. Now we're going to do this one. And again, all we need... I'm putting this thing through its paces. All we have to do is... I cannot believe that video didn't share... that you have to get the thing back into its original state. Like the real riff. The tape is stuck. You have to put it in its original state. So we discovered something here that we will share with the world when we're ready. It is unplugged. I am 99% sure. Yes, thank God. I'm not going to kill myself. All right. This gets unhooked. What we're doing right here is this right here. Hold on. This. Then this, great. And then it's this one, which I got to lift up with the, oh my God, where's my Castlevania knife? My Castlevania knife, where'd you go? There it is, Castlevania knife. It's patented, Castlevania. That's the only way this will be removed. Perfect. Nice. And then this one. Okay, and then I'll see if I can put... Okay, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm just going to be cool. I think we've got everything there. This unit comes out. Great. Perfect. On the floor with you. On the floor with you. Here we go. I still think I'm being, oh man, I'm being so restricted. It's crazy. I have seen 0 new people join on, it's the Eric Cartman of screws. Nice. I have not seen 1 new person join my TikTok stream. 48 viewers in 2 hours. What happened? What happened, TikTok? We used to love each other. What did I do to you? Why do you hate me so much? So now we're going to take this one apart. It's this side now. From now on, you're only someone that I used to love. I hear you, TikTok. I hear you. It's probably best that I go about, get my life back on track. Don't rely on TikTok for the quick hits of adrenaline when I have a lot of views on a certain video. Just don't buy into it. They just want you to feel good for a short amount of time. Rip your heart right out again. All right. So all I have to do is I have to take this apart, pull this out. Come on. Oh, God dang it. Will you get over here? This has become more difficult as the room gets darker. I feel like I'm moving into the last couple of levels on a video game. You're like, oh, you've already completed this level. Well, let's make it dark. Let's make it icy. How do you feel about fire? That's the level I'm at right now. We're taking this off. Perfect. You see that? I'm a champ at this. So this, what I'm trying to do is this. I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Why? It is right. It's this. So it's this little metal bar that starts, hang on, starts right here and it goes up here, right? But it's not there because it's out of position. So I have to, it says move this back. So I'm going to see if I can move it back without, nope, I can't. Maybe I can. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take that band off. There it goes. So when I take that band off, watch this thing click back into place. Hang on. It's going to click. Oh, God dang it. Will you please give me something to look at here? Come on. You got to click. There it goes. You hear it click? There it goes. That should be right. Hang on. You... Hold on, everybody. This is driving me bonkers. It went click. I really wish it was lighter in here. Back out. Just a smidge. Let's turn on... what am I looking for here? Image. Turn off autofocus. Really? That's, there you go. There we go. Freaking A. All right, this should... Oh, for some reason, I'm a little bit bothered by that. Hang on. What are you stuck on, bud? What are you stuck on? Does it go backwards at that point? There it goes. Jeez, oh man. Perfect. We did it. We advanced it to the point where it needed to go. All right. It seemed like it was stuck on something, but see how it moves now? It was kind of lodged on something. There we go. It has to go, and it will go click. Ready? There it goes. There's the click. Now, hang on. You can usually do this, right? Fudge. It's straight up there. Come on. It's amazing how gingerly I was handling this at the beginning, and now I'm just like, will you freaking get to work? This silly thing. Come on. Oh my God. Please. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we click that. That's clicked. I want to turn off autofocus. You've got to focus eventually. You've got to focus on eventually. Come on, man. That's going to be good enough. All right. I do like the lighting on this now. It looks pretty crazy. All right. So we're going to put this back in place. This band is going to go around this piece. We know what to do now. We're feeling good about this. Around,
ground. Mr. Fat Fingers. Oh my God, Mr. Fat Fingers. I come from a long line of fat fingers. I can't help it. I'm really hoping this works because I don't want to do this. I have a feeling I might have to take this one off again, but I don't want to. Let's see if we can get this in one shot. The last shot. Come on. Ah. Okay. That's around. And I know it looks wrong, but it's right. Trust me on that one. Okay, that's locked. This piece, we're going to put this back on top. We don't have to put that band-aid again. Thank God for small miracles. That goes in like this. This gets pulled forward. Come on. This is going to get locked here. If I can get the freaking thing in there. There we go. 1 and 2. Then this drops right on top if I can. There it is. I really wish there was a better way to share this. Let me see if I can zoom out just a smidge. And it should still be focused on this. We'll see. Okay, that is in place, right? Yes and yes. And this is locked. And that is locked. Great. We're going to put the screws back in this thing. Awesome. There's going to be a crazy long cleanup after this because there's just blackness everywhere. If this works, again, I'm super stoked because this one I knew was going to work. The other side I knew was going to work, or felt confident after I heard the click that it was going to work. This one I'm not because it didn't click in the same way. It kind of remained in a weird state. So we'll see if I can. Let's hope it resets. Let's hope it's correct. I did rescue the tape. That's a big deal. And if anybody's commenting over at another on YouTube, I can't see it. Yeah. Hello, Gian. You have been the first person to join an hour. I got banned on TikTok for showing illegal repair. I don't know what it is. I don't exactly know what the violation was, but they said they weren't going to show my live stream anymore because it was in violation of some terms and conditions. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's freaking, I'm repairing a stereo or a dual cassette tape deck from 1992. What violation is there? Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Big part. We're big fit. We're going to finish strong. All right, here we go. This is the way it goes. Pop. Hold on, everybody. Hold on, everybody. I really don't want to have to take this apart again, but I will if I have to. There's that. That's in there. That's all good. We're going to put the ground in place. Hang on. Okay. We're going to ground this bad boy. It's grounded. Perfect. That's grounded. That's loaded. Come on, we're going to load you up too. That's loaded. Great. We're going to ground this side. Why is that not being pulled over where it should be? Where it should be. Perfect. Done. All right. Gian left. They're all tired. Oh, we got another viewer. What the heck? That's crazy. How many viewers do I have here? Oh, Jesus. I didn't even want to talk about it. We're down to 13 viewers now. From 37 to 13. I don't. Whatever. If I get this to work, you'll know that you've seen something amazing today. You'll know. If I survive this, you'll know that we dodged a bullet. Okay. In in. Grounded, grounded. All right, we're going to do this, and we're going to see if we can get this to go. Let's see. Oh, you're a good puppy indeed. All right, let's see if this goes. We're over here. This is the side we have to fix. So I'm holding this with some trepidation because it's not fully grounded. Didn't go. Nope. So, hang on. Yeah, I didn't hear it. I did not hear it do the thing it's supposed to. Yeah. It's supposed to, again, I feel like I'm starting to know what is going to work and what's not going to work, but it didn't make the correct disengagement or engagement, whatever noise that it was supposed to, when I spun the. Oh God, hang on a sec. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, that could have been a big mistake. Okay, it's this. It's this side. As I said, I'm very excited we had the one work. We just got to get the other side to follow suit. And then we'll see if it plays. Like, we'll get an audio, we'll see if it goes. All right, we're down to, as I said, 13 viewers. I don't have a high hopes for getting back on TikTok with this stream. I wonder why. Hi, Sabine. Sabine. TikTok kind of banned me from this for this stream. So if you had any insights on how you found me, did I show up on your For You page? What is the story? What's the deal? Anybody who joins me on TikTok, I'll give you a free 1-month membership to the Burger King's Kids Club on me. If you tell me how you got here. Hang on. Taking the top off. The top off! Again, that joke never fails. All right, taking the band off. Here we go. Band off. Yeah, this thing needs to go completely around. There it is. That's it. That's all it needed to do. That's all it needed to do. Unreal. All right, I have 100% faith that has fixed it. If it didn't, then I don't know what did. That, I think, fixed it, though. I'm almost positive. That's all I needed to do. Seriously, you guys are like, that couldn't have fixed it. It was that fast. It seriously, man, it is. It's crazy to me that one little adjustment like that can make all the difference in the world. Oh my God. Give me this. Yep. Yep. Is that right? Nope. Hold on, everybody. Just getting this last part done. And then we'll screw this all back together, and it should work. Hang on a second. If I missed you, I apologize. There we go. Last part is getting this on where it belongs. One. Okay. God freaking Jimbo. Dang it. Up you go. Up you go. It's just such a weird... I don't know how we ever figured this out without aliens. They're like, yeah, it's just a series of reel-to-reel components that just... The rubber bands have to be a certain way, though. How do you know that? Trust me. It's been part of our culture for eons. Oh, you freaking jerk. Up you go. Oh, you jerk. Thank God. Hold on, everybody. You gotta come out, buddy. You gotta come out. Oh my God, you're killing me. What are you doing that for? You're making me go bananas. I don't want to do this anymore. Come on, buddy. We're so close. We're so close. Up, 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 up. Can you go up? You can. I know you can. I can see you go up. You're almost up. Oh my Lord. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Okay. I would hate to think that we live in a simulation. I would hate to think that, because if the simulation was making me do this, why? Why are you like? Because I'd be able to fix it. You're like, oh, he's able to fix it or not able to fix it. You're not like, let's test his patience. Because if I'm in a simulation and someone is doing this on purpose to me, they're jerks. They're all jerks. Oh my freaking Lord. They are jerks. I'm telling you what, man. Simulator drivers are just the worst. I'm going to start calling them simulator jockeys. If you're a simulator jockey and you're getting off on watching me do this, I keep hitting my hat on my microphone. Everything about this is turning into a nightmare. I need... Okay, please. Get over the top, you. Oh, thank God no one else has joined. That would be embarrassing that people see me struggling this much. Really? Oh, I've very rarely been this frustrated. I think it's just because it's getting darker and I've done this now like 5 times. And I know what the problem is every time. It's my fat flipping fingers can't get around that one peg. You can't even see the peg anymore because I'm off camera with this thing. Oh, fuck. I wish I could explain how frustrating this is. You're such a dick. Okay. Get over. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Not you, tape deck. I hate this process. Come on, man. That goes over barely. Come on, man. I don't know why this is doing this to me now. It's just because it got looser? Because I've been messing around with it so much? I don't know, but it's now not wanting to do what it has been doing the entire time. Hi, Jack. I'm losing my mind. I am putting together a dual tape cassette. This is a lesson in frustration. I'm going to put this back together. I'm going to drink myself into a stupor. Hang on. I'm telling you, if this works, I will put on some music so you can hear what I'm all about. There's a big reason I'm doing this. My son is into the music that I was into, and so he wants to listen to all my old audio cassettes. And we got the Walkman working, but I'm like, you know what? You really should have a good stereo setup. So hopefully this will work, and I'll put it in his room so he can listen to tape decks just like his old man. Because that's, you know what? That's me passing it down. And then it's like he gets electrocuted because I don't ground this right. Oh no! It's a Twilight Zone episode. I can't believe I killed my son. All I wanted to do was share my life with him. And his life was short because of you. You should have just bought the music on iTunes. I don't like this new season of Black Mirror. Seems like a big, like, advertiser-friendly cash grab. Okay, there we go. Ready? Wait. Time out. I'm so nervous now. I just want to make sure this is right. That gets hooked in there. Great. Like there's a little piece right there that I'm trying to get that hooked into. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Wait. Oh dear freaking Lord! Did I just shut? I just shut my computer off. How is this? Oh my God! Let's just finish this up, please. That's in. They're both in. I'm almost positive that will have fixed it, but at this point, I don't even know anymore. That goes down. We got this grounded. This goes around that little part. This goes in. This gets grounded. We got to put these buses in. There's bus 1. There's bus 2. We got the 3rd bus in place, and now 4th. We're totally bussing. All right. So now, Luminary, welcome. You're here for the finale. Either I die. I don't think there's like another option at this point. I think this kills me, or we both kill each other in the process. Okay, that goes there. Great. Okay, I'm gonna plug this in. I hope to survive. Okay. Here we go. Power on. Sounded better. What is with you? Oh, no doubt, Fart Cake. This has been an absolutely crazy process. So there might be... Hang on. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I was so excited about the first one. The first one I was ecstatic about because I figured we did everything correct. Where's my... Hang on. God, no. Sorry, buddy. No, you're fine. I'm fine. Okay. Again, we're not unscrewing and screwing 8 million things in. So count our blessings, right? This is quite the process, but in the end, all we'll remember are the smiles. God dang it. My desk is an absolute, like, hellscape. There's freaking black goo everywhere. I should have done this in the garage. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think this would be, like, destroying a lava monster, though. I really didn't think it would be that much... like, so, what's the term? So much extract. Quite a process indeed, I'll tell you what. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see how much I love myself. What am I doing? Okay. I need like 7 showers after this. This is one tiny rubber band, and it's all over the place. Nightmare. Okay. It's this side. It's this side. I'm so scared. I gotta take that band off again. I know, but that's why I'm doing a live stream, because I'm killing two birds with one stone. I really wish that this hadn't blocked my my stream on TikTok. Again, I don't know why it did that. Why did it have to do that? What am I doing wrong? TikTok, tell me. And I keep hitting the microphone with my head. That everybody loves that. It's a big noise. All right, up. Okay, band is still in place. That's good news. It's this. I got to bring this back. You're so fun. I knew you're coming off, so don't worry about it. We're all good. It's right there. Yeah, for some reason it's giving me that freaking, it does the same thing. Come on. Where it, there, that's what I'm trying to get right there. See how it was like, it was stuck before, now it's free, it's all moving all over, like everything is moving here like the way it should. That's the head that is like the head of the play deck. Okay. How about first try this time? How about we do this on the first try? How about we do this on the very first try? That was pretty close. That was pretty close. That was pretty close, but I missed it. Come on. Just get over. Come on. Oh my God, you were so close. Okay. Oh my Lord, really? First try was failure. But you know what? Where would we be without second and third? Like proving that I will not give up. The people in the simulation are having the greatest, this is like their Super Bowl. They are just watching me and laughing. It's like an evening at the Apollo Theater for them. Okay. Great. Awesome. Guess what? I'm going to put this on. And I hit my head on the microphone again. We're batting at that. We got to have a drinking game for this stream where every time I hit my head off the microphone again, I just did it again. Someone's got to take a drink. And there it is. It came out. It did it. I didn't even have to do anything and it ejected. How crazy is that? We did it. We fixed it. Ish. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this back together. I cannot believe it. We got both tapes out. That's a big deal. That is a huge deal. That is a big, huge deal for us. Get the freak out of here. Oh. Are you supposed to hear your heartbeat in your ears? Is that like a normal thing for people? Because I am just going to have a heart attack. Oh my God. So we did it. we did what we had to do. We got the tape out of there. It was a big deal. So now we just got to see if we can get it to work. So that's locked. That's locked. That's locked. Everything's locked. And I didn't hit my head on the microphone stand. Oh, I'm so happy you're enjoying this fart cake. I'm so happy. I'm like losing my collective mind. My desk, like this is an outrage. This is an absolute outrage what has happened to my desk. Like this, you're like, oh, it's not so bad. Hang on a sec. Can I get this over here? Like every angle outside the standard, like on the front part of my desk, it's all freaking black. Look at this. It looks, and then over here, I don't even want to show you this. It's like, look at that. Jesus, Mary, I have absolutely destroyed my workspace with this. Why did I do it? Why did I not just take this to the garage and do it like on my own time? No, I wanted to share it with her. Blood pressure is high if you hear the heartbeat. That's what my doc told me. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple deep breathing exercises. We got the tapes out of there. I'm going to put this back together. I am going to put it back together completely because guess what? If it doesn't work, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm not going to be a slave to this device on my Friday night. I'm putting it back together. I'm doing it. I'm putting it back together. And if it doesn't work, so be it. So be it. It was never meant to be. Okay. But again, I feel like an expert now on putting this back together again. Because I've done it so many stupid times. All right, here we go. Get those two little hooks in there. This little thing right there. It's got to be this little thing. Okay, now this goes there, and this goes there. Come on, there you go. Okay, here we go. And there's that. Okay, perfect. Then this goes into that little crack, and then this goes shoved in there, like this. A lot less ginger with these cables than I was before, which is probably not the smartest thing at this point. I don't care. I was trying to be nice to this thing, and it treated me so poorly. I've had enough. Just kidding you, tape deck. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. It'd be like me yelling at a patient who's been like through 1,000 wars, and I'm just like, darn this guy. But I'm like, you know what? The fact that you're surviving, the fact that you're allowing me to operate on you, proves that I love you. I wouldn't do this for just anything. To this outdated 30-year-old piece of tech, yes. Local man loses life to old electronics. All right. Plugged, plug, bump, 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 bump. Grounded. Let's get that over the top. I don't want to die with that. Great. I'm going to put this whole thing, I told you I'm putting the whole thing back together. Oh my God, I just punched the microphone with this. All right, I'm putting the whole thing back together because I'm not doing this again. We're done. I swear to God, we're done. If it does work, we feel good about it. If it doesn't work, we feel good that we tried. That's all there is to it. The only thing I'm feeling bad about is that I got TikTok gave me the old get the heck out of here. What the hell? TikTok put me in timeout because I'm teaching people how to. I'm not teaching people how to do anything. If anything, I'm teaching them how to do it wrong. If anything, TikTok, this should like deter people from right to repair. Because they're like, well, if this guy's having that kind of trouble, I can't imagine what I'd be doing. This guy's very confident and he's failing miserably. What chance do I have? Yeah, TikTok. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Luminary, welcome. Hang on. I've got this going in there. I'm as beat up as this device. I'm looking at my fingers and my hands, and I got 2 new cuts now that I did not have before. I'm not saying I'm like, oh, I'm in pain. I'm saying I just got 2 cuts on my hands from this exercise is what we'll call it. Okay, So now, this is in place. I got all of that in there. Great, awesome, fantastic. It's all working now. It's all in there. This is great. Now we're going to put the top on. Probably because Sony is Japanese. That's what. They don't want their secrets getting out 30 years late. They're like, oh my God. There's some gaijin showing how our 30-year, 40-year-old technology works. Ban him immediately. By the way, if anybody has a, I guess it's on Switch. I cannot recommend 13 Sentinels enough. It's made by a company called Vanillaware. I think it's distributed by Atlas. But that goes through time travel in Japan, and it's freaking great. I don't know how that game exists, to tell you the truth. I'm very shocked because it's incredible. It takes you through the history from World War II until like it goes well into the future, but it's really fascinating. So what you're saying about Sony probably is pretty accurate, is what I'm saying. All right, we've got 2 screws left, and no extras this time. We have no extra screws. That's a great, oh my God. We've got no extra screws, and we've got both tapes out of the top. Okay, let's do this. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. You're not going to even believe this. I can make this Bluetooth, but I'm not doing that right now. I'll talk about that later, but for now, we're just going to see if this works. Ready? We're going to plug this bad boy in. Let's plug her in. Plug it in. Oh. Just hit my head on the way down. Okay. It turns on. Oh my God. Let's see if we can get this to play. Okay, ready? This is going to be fascinating if I can do this. Hold on. I got to get one thing. Really? This doesn't have a Bluetooth? Is this only Bluetooth? Are you kidding me? How does this not have an audio in? Are you nuts? Oh my gosh. Wait, why is it filming that? It should not film that. There you go. All right, I got to figure out how to connect this to, I got a speaker. Hang on a sec. A very bad speaker, but I got a speaker nonetheless. Are we still here? Is everybody still here? Okay. I've got a speaker. We're going to cut back to a normal empty window. There we go. All right. Will this work? Are you with me? Who's with me? You were warned not to open the box. Yeah, the big lightning bolt thing on the side is pretty scary. All right. So, here's what I've got. It's connected to the headphones. This is the crappiest way I can test this, but I'm testing it nonetheless. All right, I'm going to put in a garbage tape. Fingers crossed. Here we go. 3 hours. 3 hours. Okay. I can't tell if it's even moving. Well, that is a good, that's a scary thing. Hang on. Will this even play anything? Hang on a sec. Holy moly, wait a minute. Oh no. Nothing. There is nothing coming out of here. That's awful. That's awful. Are you kidding me? It's like it's not even registering. So what did I do? What is left for me to figure out here? Hang on a sec. It's not even registering that I'm hitting the button. It is. So timeout. It is. It's registering on the digital readout. Hang on. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's not playing. I can feel it. All right. So here. We're going to go back to product showcase. So, ready? When it's on, great. Readout, right? Open, shut. When I hit play, that shows. So the digital readout is reading it. It's trying to go both directions and it can't. So it's trying to play both. It can't do it. It can't find the direction. So, hang on. Let's open this one. Like it's trying to calibrate. So what might... Well, I'm almost afraid to put in another tape. Here's a new tape, right? Because I don't even hear it, like, powering up. So there's a disconnect. Hang on a sec. I'm wondering if I put that... This would be terrible if I did. If there's another state for, hang on a sec. God dang it. Nobody has to stay here for this. Empty. Okay. Okay. I am now making this my mission. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe I'm doing this. Why do I... Trust me, even if I didn't do a live stream for this, this is what I'd be doing. This would be my life. Like, it's not fair. then I'm driven like this. Like, I should be like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy Smiling French. I'm going to play that video game that I bought for $70. That's sitting in my living room unplayed. No, I'm going to spend my Friday night dismantling something that I haven't touched in 10 years for my son, who's not even at home, who's probably gone through this phase already. Would it be ashamed to get it going and then use it once and never touch it again? Dude, that is the joke. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to get it working, and then my son's like, oh, one of my friends made fun of audio cassettes, or like that I was into the 80s. He's like, what are you guys going through another Stranger Things phase? And then he'll never touch it again. And I'm sitting here like with my limited lifespan left, like, I'm fixing this thing. This is like a Cowboy Bebop, like a hidden Cowboy Bebop episode. There was a Cowboy Bebop episode where this guy maintained old electronics. Sorry, you can't hear anything I'm saying, because now I'm talking to nobody. Okay. Oh, it's a shame TikTok banned this, because boy, oh boy, watching a grown man completely fall apart would be prime watching for a Friday night. Daddy, why is the man crying over a piece of metal? Oh, that's not a piece of metal. That's a piece of what we used to call technology. What us dinosaurs used to call technology. It was a very expensive thing he's crying over. It's not worth anything now, but he's probably crying over it because he's wasted his life. He realizes it. Everything he does is for nothing. He's a clown. He dances, and he dances, and he dances, but it will never fill the hole inside of his own heart. Okay. So it plays out of there, but it doesn't register here. I'm not even doing the top down anymore. Oh my gosh, I just watched up to about episode 15 or 18. Good Lord. That show holds up so well. It's the golden age of, like, that was when money was being dumped into Japan still, before, like, the wheels came off the economy. So they had dumped so much money into, like, anime. And, yeah, Cowboy Bebop is just spectacular. The episode that gets me now when I watch it is the episode about the Space Shuttle Columbia, where they're like, that's such a... Dude, that is the coolest freaking thing. And I know for people that haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, they're like, what are you talking about? Or, hey, spoilers, bro. I'm like, dude, it's been 25 years. Watch it. You had to have watched it by now. Like, I'm not the first time you're hearing of this great animated show called Cowboy Bebop. Fart Cake Smuggler's comment was not the first time you've heard about Cowboy Bebop, and yet you're like, whatever, it can't be that good. When they have to get into space, and they're stuck, they're stranded on Earth, and they go to this guy who's like the guy who gave Spike his ship. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, Spike has a relationship with this dude, and the dude is like a legacy, like what he works and repairs on these vessels, and they have to get into space, and they're like, you know what? They dust off. He's like, we've got one last opportunity. Like, is there a way to get me up there into space? And he's like, well, there is this one thing. And the next thing is they're pulling the freaking Space Shuttle Columbia out of like a hangar, and they're just like pulling it by big long ropes. I'm like, that is the freaking coolest. Like, it ties it to today. Like our experience, like our space program would be so antiquated by this point, but they're like, it still freaking works. That is, oh, god dang, it was so freaking cool. And then the Columbia blew up, and it was, that universe never happened. Such a shame. That's pretty cool right there. Hang on. Hold on. I'm taking this apart again. I mean, you can laugh at what I'm doing. Feel free to laugh at me. See, that's where it clicks. That's the click. This shouldn't work. If I connect, oh shit, that's broken. That's cool. That's good to know. This may have not been on, but it doesn't make a difference. It's not just this. I'm really hoping that does work. I'm just going to try to... So I put that one... Okay, this one I completely... Oh, hang on a sec. Time out. It's not going to work at all if I do it like this. So I just put this thing in a state that should be broken. So that's the... Okay. So Space Shuttle, the Challenger is what blew up in 86 or 85, 86. That was the Challenger. The Columbia was around until like 2003 or 2004, and that one was destroyed, I think. Okay, so one was, the Challenger was destroyed on the way out, and I think the Columbia was destroyed on the way back in. So that was 2003. But that was like the end of our space program. And if you want my conspiracy theory on the Space Shuttle Challenger, I'm not trying to belittle the families who lost lives or whatever. I'm not. If it's real, my heart goes out to the entire crew, their family. But as somebody who lived through that, as somebody who watched that, and I was older, I was in high school when that happened. My sister was destroyed by it. She was like very upset. So I was like, hey, like I was trying to make her feel better about it. And me as a 14-year-old kid was trying to figure out how to make her feel like better about it. And I'm like, this is me thinking of this at 13. Oh, well, they probably did this because they needed more funding for NASA. And so they wanted to put all eyes on NASA. So they're like, oh my God, these people are all dead. Because I'm 13, right? I don't know. And it was a big ruse by NASA to get more funding. And that's what I thought in 1985, 86, whatever the heck year. I think it was 80. I think it was 80. It was 85 or 86. You might be right. Because if I was in high school, that was probably it. So here's the deal. I, as a young idiot, know enough to tell my sister, oh, it probably has to do with NASA needing funding, and this is the way they do it. They're like, oh, we wish we hadn't had to kill these people, but you know, it's oversight. So that's what I thought in 86. However, the more I learned as I got older, I'm like, oh, I think the space shuttle was I thought about it was a NASA at first. But now I think, knowing the people that were in government at the time and knowing the direction of our country at the time, I'm like, oh, I'm thinking the opposite. I'm thinking that This is, again, it's a conspiracy theory. I'm thinking that our government actually did that so they could be like, geez, you know what? We did this big buildup to get to the moon. We built up our space program to beat the Russians to show that we could do it first. Now, why do we need to go to space? Well, maybe we can make a Star Wars space defense program. Maybe we have, but we really don't have a reason to put people in space anymore. So why are we still doing it? Oh, shoot, we have Cape Canaveral. Oh, shoot, we have tons of cities and tons of people working towards this end. Jeez, we just can't end it because that would be real bad for us. Shoot, what do we do? How do we turn public opinion against NASA? Same here. Same here, Progressive. So again, my thought initially was like, oh, it was like, because I was trying to placate my sister who was inconsolable. And I was like, oh, you know, NASA probably did this. It was a fake. They're probably alive on an island somewhere. But NASA did it to fake so they could get more money to be like, we don't want to kill these people, whatever. But now that I'm older, I realize like, oh, shoot. The government did all this build up, or Kennedy, to get this. Like, let's get to the moon. Let's accomplish these things. Let's be leaders in space, right? And so that all happened. And then, of course, Kennedy, before he even got to the moon, he was whatever. Like, the whole deal was like, we built all of this stuff to do a certain thing. But now what? They're like, what do we do? We landed on the moon. I hit a few golf balls. I don't know what else you can do on the moon. So they're like, how do we shut the program down? Well, you can't, because public opinion, like the pride of your country, like Neil Armstrong, like everything, like the country is like, this is our pride. So what do? How do you turn? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wait, laid off after the Columbia or laid off after the Challenger? Shoot, because you're a couple years older than me, so you may have been in college or just out of college. Yeah, Progressive, if you just came back, were you in college or just out of college when that happened? Because I was in high school. So yeah, you were Challenger. Okay, that's crazy. So again, my thought as a young idiot was that NASA did that as a cover-up because they need more money. They didn't kill anybody. They were all alive, because I was trying to tell my sister, like, don't worry, it's all smoke and mirrors. Everything's a show. That was me at a young age, because I was into, In Search of, and like Ripley's Believe It or Not. Everything had to like have some air of mystery behind it. But now, as I said, I got older, like I realized that the government can't just shut down these massive, huge programs. I mean, they can cut funding, but then you also have wealthy benefactors who will pick up but you have massive economies. Like Area 51, I think it drives me crazy. People are like, you can't keep a secret. Like if 9/11 was an inside job, you can't keep a secret like that. You know how many people they have to keep a secret? You're like, do you know how many people had to keep a secret that Area 51 existed? Like military bases, entire towns run off of the economy of the military base. And Area 51 had been around since the 40s, 50s maybe. And the government didn't acknowledge it until freaking 2005. So it's like, yeah, you can keep a secret. You can totally keep a secret about certain things. End of the day is this. My thought is that we had to shut down the space program. How do you do it? You're like, how do you turn public interest, or like the public doesn't want to see people die. So how do you turn it around? How do you make the public be like, you got to shut down NASA? Well, let's put every nationality, let's put all of like the colors of the rainbow, every part. We've got this African-American gentleman, and we've got this Hispanic, and we've got this Asian person. And if we got two women, we've got a school teacher. Everybody loves a school teacher. Look at this. It's the biggest deal. It's the first person. It's all eyes on me event. And then it's like, blows up, and you're like, what the, oh my God. And then they're like, well, NASA, they've been eating money. They've been siphoning it for years. And so that was my thought now as I get older, is that the government was looking at it. I saw it in college, went to work as a contractor at IBM. There was ex-NASA there. So my father-in-law worked at Cape Canaveral.
my father-in-law was an engineer. He was an engineer in the late 60s, early 70s. And yeah, up until 75. And so he had a lot of people inside that. And so my thought was like, he saw the writing on the wall, like they were not interested in supporting the, like you saw a lot of people getting laid off at your time, but he like left NASA in the 70s because he's like, yeah, they have no interest in supporting these programs anymore. So it's like, that's where my insight comes from. It's not me just like, sure, I'm still that same 13-year-old, right? Like coming up with stupid ideas. But my thought was like, after talking to my father-in-law and seeing like, oh, he knew that NASA was looking to cut, like NASA had already started cutting funding and shutting things down and shutting programs down. And so they dumped all this money into the one thing, which is, the space shuttle. We got it. The space shuttle program is going to be the future. Space shuttle program is going to be the future. And that got a lot of public interest, and people started getting like, yes, all right, that's great. Started bringing in, hey, it's going to bring jobs into Texas. It's going to bring jobs into Florida. It's going to bring jobs into Arizona. All of these cities started getting benefits of like, oh, it's going to bring our economy up to do this. And so the space shuttle program did that, and the government's like, shoot, we were trying to end this thing. How do we do it? So that's where my thought comes from, is that it was all part of a, I'm not saying a big cabal, but it was like, how do we end this? How do we basically lose all these jobs and lessen the impact? Again, I'm probably way off the mark, but I don't put anything, like, everything's a story, right? I like my stories. I remember the president promising to keep funding NASA's, but it didn't happen. Yeah, exactly, right? That's easy to, like, we got to shut it down. We got to shut it down. We got to shut it down. Okay, let's shut it down. It's the last thing we wanted to do, to shut it down. So I'm going to do everything I can to keep it. Like, that sounds totally like like how it would go. No, we got to shut it. We got to get rid of it. We got to. Hey, real quick, I got to tell you something. You know those two towers in the middle of New York City? Yeah, the big ones. It's on like in all the movies and everything. Yeah, that was built with asbestos, and now no insurance company wants to cover it anymore. So we got to keep that hidden and buried for a little bit. So yeah, that building is going to be abandoned soon enough because we can't sell it. It becomes a lost property, and and no one's going to want to rent it because it has asbestos in it. Hey, I got a problem too. There's $8 trillion missing from the military. Oh, is it tied to the two towers? It's like right down the road. So hang on a second. Well, where's all of this stuff kept? Where's all the information kept about all of this? Well, in the Pentagon. It's like in this one area. And it's just like right in the front. It's like where all the files are. Okay, so hear me out. Let's do this thing where we get rid of all of them at once. But listen, here's what we're really going to, if you work in the Pentagon and you are having some problems with some employees, why don't you have all of the people that are just not on board with our policy, why don't you have them have a meeting in the front to air their grievances around 8 o'clock in the morning in 9/11? Like, just, we'll solve everybody's problem at once. That's how my brain works now, right? Like, I put all these like stupid patterns together. They're probably all wrong, but it's like, I like my stories because they make sense. The other stories, the one I'm supposed to imagine, don't kind of really jive with me. Like, we have no money for healthcare, but like we're fighting some other country's wars right now. That sounds right. I can't buy anything anymore. I can't. Did I even fix this? I don't even know if I fixed this. Wait a minute. What did I do? Time out. I got that on the first try, and I don't even know if I did this right. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm so mad at myself for not paying attention. Hold on. We're trying to get this to go. There it goes. Okay, so here's the deal. This moves. There we go. You see the whole mechanism moving. I'm putting this on the way it's supposed to go on. It goes around here.
And it goes around these 3 prongs. I got it right out of the gate this time. I was freaking happy with myself. And of course it didn't count. There's that. Okay, that's all there. Good. We've done good. But yeah, I didn't even think that you had been connected to that at all. PG, like that's crazy. Like you were just a couple years older than me, but it's like in that era, that meant a lot. Like somebody who was born 10 years before me was probably smoking at my age. That's how different things were. I have so many friends whose parents were like, yeah, I started smoking when I was like 11. What? Oh, yeah. Steal a pack of smokes. Well, how did your parents not know? Well, cigarettes cost like 50 cents or 25 cents a pack. What? Yeah. And my parents used to like drink all the time. And so they wouldn't remember that they would think they left their cigarettes at the bar the night before or at their friend's house. Like, what the hell? Yeah, so kids were smoking way earlier. Really? Wait, how in the heck? This should be in there. Hold on, everybody. I'm just drilling these things in there. All right, we're going to see if this works. I'm going to put this together in the shoddiest way possible right now. This is the moment of truth. We did it. We've slowly gotten this to work more and more. Now, we've got both of these. These both eject. They weren't. Oh, shit. That does not eject anymore. Okay. Well, let's start her up and see if we can get both of these to eject. Because there's no tape in this, is there? Nope. We've got both of the tapes liberated. Both of these are free. That's a huge deal. Okay. Let's put this bad boy back together one more time. Okay. Boom. Here we go. All right. We're not going to put it together completely. We're just going to put it together enough where we can try to see if we can find out why it's not powering on. Okay. That goes in. That goes down. This goes this way. That goes, the bus goes in. You see what we're doing? We're putting this all together again. Hey, PG, if you're still there, I'm not sure, but if you are still there, I will tell you, we should definitely do that podcast because I had no idea that was your experience. That's amazing. I mean, I love it. I absolutely love the fact that you're like, oh yes, I used to work. I have some connection to people that used to be on the space shuttle program. And now I do VR live streams as and I have my own avatar character. It's amazing. You have. And that's the crazy thing. Like, you are so far advanced because most people, again, in my era, I'm Generation X. You are like swimming between 2 generations, I'd guess. It doesn't make a difference. Like, if you associate with Generation X, that's totally cool. I don't know. I just see like Generation X as a sort of mindset. Like, I don't consider anybody in my age group to be Gen X unless you're like, I want to blow everything up. And that's Generation X. My parents hated me and I want to blow everything up. That's Generation X. But the thing is, like, in this era, most people, good. I mean, that's perfect. But most people in our, like my brother is a perfect example. My brother is only 3 years older than me. And he's like my dad 2.0. Like, he's like, I've got to work for the same company. I've got to do this. I got to put my money in this 401k. I've got to do these things. I've got to listen to talk radio. I'm like, what? Like, he never branched out. Me, on the other hand, I'm 3 years younger than him. I have been like into tech. I've been into art. I've been in design. I've been in like sports. Like, I've been across the spectrum of everything, like dabbling in everything. And what's going on now is, and I've seen this with a lot of people, talking heads, talking about like these generalists. That's what we are. That's what the people that have done a million things, that have a lot of connective tissues between a lot of disparate elements. Generalists are becoming more important because you have to be a generalist in like future, like the world of tomorrow. You'll have to be more of a generalist. And so how do you teach that? Well, they don't have many teachers for that right now. And so they're looking for leaders in that space. And they're like, how do we find older leaders who are generalists? I'm like, there's millions of them. But they're like constantly having to read new things or learn new things or discover new things. And they're constantly on the move. So to hear that you are involved with that, like the fact of the matter is you're like, yes, I have some connective tissue to the challenger and to the VR culture of tomorrow. Like that's a massive spread. Like how do you get from column A to column B? Like there are old people that don't know how to use email. There are old people sending PowerPoints full of pornography to each other and crashing email servers because they have like PowerPoint files that are like 60 PowerPoint files that are now like 20 gigabytes each. These are people like, have you not ever figured out how a computer works? How like email works? They have no knowledge. Like my brother has no idea of like my brother, the only way he would talk to me is if there was something wrong with his computer. He's like, hey, I just wanted to ask you a question or something. I'm like, and then he figured out how to do that. And then he's like, oh, how do I do, what kind of MP3 player should I get? And I told him what he should do. And then he bought a Zune. I'm like, you are the oldest person I've ever met. Anyways, I'm going to turn this thing on. I hope not to die. We'll see if it happens. I could die. It could happen. Okay. What's your face, buddy? You're in a bad spot. There you go. Good Lord. I'm barely alive after that. Okay. Power, it is on. That's open. Interesting. I hear that one moving. Without a doubt, that one is moving. Now this one shouldn't open either. Oh, it does open. That's pretty crazy. Hang on. These don't work. These buttons don't. Hang on a sec. Open. Tell me. Here we go. When I hit play, right here, this should say play. It does. It cannot play that direction, so it tries to flip it around and do the other direction. That's what that's doing. And now it's like, I cannot, but it's not moving. So there's something that is preventing that, and I don't know. It'll stop in a second. Will it? Like it's trying. I don't think I have, yeah, it's trying to do something and it can't. Again, this is very scary because I've got it plugged in and I got that whole thing exposed. Oh, really? That was pretty interesting. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to pop that open, pop this tape in. Yep. Yeah, it will not engage the reels. So what I will try is I think I'm just going to take the whole thing apart. The whole flipping unit. Hang on. Don't touch the... God dang it! Almost pulled the whole thing apart. Hold on, everybody. I don't want to electrocute myself, but I'm getting close to it. Just pulled the whole thing apart. That was scary. It was terrifying. I could have killed myself. Not on purpose. Okay, bump, bump. Come on, out you go. Yep, that's free. We're all free. Well, I appreciate you, Progressive Geek. I do. Fart Kid Smuggler, you're one of the best. I appreciate you guys. I mean, I'm still. What's going on, buddy? You guys already had dinner, I think. Oh yeah, it's well past dinner. Okay, I'm gonna yank this whole thing apart, I guess. Whole thing comes apart. Oh my God, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. I mean, we liberated 2 tapes. That feels pretty good. I just don't know why those aren't engaging. I mean, I probably could watch a few more videos on it. I'm shocked. I'm at 57 views on TikTok tonight. It's gross. It's grotesque is what it is. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this whole thing out. I'm going to pull the whole thing out. I've never done that before, but we're doing it now. We're taking this whole unit apart. And the screw just went in there. That's perfect. That's great. That's what we wanted. We just wanted to have a loose screw down there. Why not? There were experiments that I did as a kid. I still do not dare to. Oh my God. There were experiments I did as a kid that I still do not dare. Wait, that you did. That's fine. I think about certain things, and it makes me like freak out. Like, I've got a really bad story, and I was so scared to tell it, and then it became like a subject on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I think. And I'm like, oh, happened to more than just me. Yeah, so that's that's the crazy thing. Like, when we had a lot of idle time and a lot of like a lack of a lot of supervision. So there was a recipe for a lot of suspect stuff going on. I never, like, I don't know what it was, but I think I got fortunate that my family was like a mess, because I became like somebody who was trying to keep the peace all the time. So I didn't dare do anything too outlandish. Why is that not coming out? Hang on a sec. What is that stuck on? Hold on. I got to figure out how this is in there. Give me this. Come on. Out you go. There we go. What is keeping that in there? There's a pin there. I do not see a screw. The whole thing moves. This whole thing moves. It doesn't go laterally. What the hell is keeping you in place, buddy? Oh, I think. Hang on. Yeah, the whole unit is moving, so I think it's tied to this thing underneath right there. Hang on. This lifts up. So is there a screw here? I do not see. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm talking about. Back then, I could order whatever chemicals I wanted from dude, they were doing that. That was one of the things that I wish that I could have. Now that hearing you, like, I dare not talk about certain things. I so wanted a chemistry set growing up, but I know I would have killed myself. Seriously, I would have like, yeah, I'm sure you. They're like, wait a minute, kids are making nuclear reactors and like making mustard gas. We probably should not allow that stuff to happen. And then with was Niall Red, the guy on YouTube, he is just like, that's the kind of guy I would have hung around with growing up. He's like, we're going to try to make this work. Oh, as you can see, it didn't work. That means I need to up the ante and put more stuff into this. And I'm like, oh my God, that's exactly. Like, we wound up taking
even without chemistry sets, we wound up burning a hole in the asphalt that is still there to this day, like a massive hole. And it's not like a pothole. We took sparklers and we shaved off all of the metal from the sparkler. We shaved off all the chemical from that. And then we combined it with another chemical from another set of fireworks. And we put that in a glass jar, like a like a mayonnaise jar. And we lit, and it went off it stayed in the same place, and just like a freaking rocket pointed into the earth. And it's just glass, right? So it's like, oh my God, but the flames shooting out the back, just like big art, just like 3 feet high, just shooting out of this mayonnaise jar. And we couldn't do anything because we realized, like, this is still going. This is still, like, it's emitting enough light to, like, it's going to attract attention at some point. And it was in the middle of the road. We did it in the middle of the road like a bunch of idiots. And, yeah, it just got white hot, melted the freaking glass, and it started melting into the road, like adhering itself to the road. And, yeah, unfortunately, we, like all kids, just took off. You know, it's like, oh, it's white hot molten lava. We'll just leave on the street. So, yeah, I don't doubt that was happening everywhere at that time. Everybody's nearly dying. Why can't I not figure this out? This thing wants to come out. It does. You can see how much give there is to this. So this end comes up. It is connected to the tape deck in the front. Hang on. Let's do this. Ready? I'm going to take this band. I'm going to take this band off again. Hold on. We're going to spin this. Yeah, it's not spinning at all. Hold on. There it goes. That tape deck should open now. It should open. There it goes. There it goes. I'm not an idiot. That was what was keeping it in. That is what is keeping it in. Oh my God. That's so cool. I figured, yeah, that's awesome. Hang on a sec. I'm afraid that I'm never going to put this back in if I take this out. So why aren't you moving, buddy? Because this should move those things, right? Hang on. I wish to God I could see that thing moving, but I can't. I want to know if this is moving. I want to know if that's moving. Hang on a sec. I'm going to zoom in on this. I'm still recovering from food poisoning from yesterday. Oh my God, dude, I have, you're the second person that I've talked to who had food poisoning. Was it from your own hand, or was it, that's awful. Food poisoning is like it's just terrible. Okay. So I need to move these. Like, I want to move those heads. I'm going to see if I can do that with this. Hold on. God dang it. You're such a... Oh, you're always just at a weird angle. Here we go. So when I spin this, does that move? Let's see. Why are you not moving? What gets you to move? This. The heck is this? Is that... Hang on. That is... Hold on. That's this. That goes in there. Is this on wrong? Are you oh my God, are you serious? This might be, oh my God, don't tell me. This might be all effed up. This thing right here. This thing might be the problem. Hang on. Because, okay, let me explain what I'm dealing with.
So this device is connected to this piston, right? God dang it, you freaking jerk, will you get over here? This. That is what spins the tape, right? That's what spins the tape. Great. What are you doing under there? My dog's driving me crazy. But that spins this. And this thing is when you combine these two units together, that piston goes in here. And it should spin. Wait a minute. Nope. That piston goes in here, right in here. That's what's going on. It goes right in here. So I'm wondering if when I put this back together, I've got to release this son of a gun. That's exactly what I have to do, ya dingus. Okay. I just figured this out. Oh, God. Teriyaki chicken from a sushi place. So here's the deal. Let me explain. I have been sick I've got pleurisy. So it's a bacterial infection of the lining around the heart and lungs. So my son has his graduation party on Saturday. And on Sunday, I think I'm having a heart attack. But you know what? Because I don't want to ruin anybody's day, I'm going to keep that news to myself. So Sunday night I sleep. Monday I get up. Hey, Kuma. Just explaining how I had how I'm trying to keep my heart attack from my family on Sunday. So I'm like, I'm going to die of a heart attack. And I go to bed. Yeah. Yo. And so I wake up on Monday and I'm like, okay. My heart still hurts. It's like all over. So I'm looking up on the internet and it's like, it could be pneumonia. It could be a heart attack. It could be like, you're just an idiot. You're going to die. It was everything. It was like the worst place to look. So then Monday night I go to sleep and I can't move. Like any motion feels like my entire chest is on, here's how I explain it. It feels like my chest hairs are being ripped out from the inside. Like someone is ripping the chest hairs out inside of my body. And I'm like, like any motion at all. So I'm like, all right, I got to get this checked out. And I go into the doctor and they're like, oh yeah, okay. It's pleurisy. I've got an infection. Basically, I probably had a cold or the flu or some illness that like settled in my lungs. And so now I've got an inflammation of the lining around my lungs and heart. Not the platysma, but just so what sucks is this. I feel fine right now, but if I I feel totally fine. But if I lay down and then try to move, it's not pleasant. And so you're laying there with food poisoning, terrible. I'm sitting here with pleurisy, trying to fix it. I'm in purgatory right now. This is absolute hell for me, to try to fix this and breathe shallowly. You missed it earlier. I was losing my mind trying to get a rubber band to go around this thing because I believe I was trying to meditate at the same time. It's outrageous. So I think I just figured this out. So here's the deal. This is it's gear that has a little old channel in it, right? An old channel in it. So this thing goes down and then I have to release. Okay. So when this goes down on top of it, I have to release these bands to snap around that thing. And I've never done that. Okay. I feel like I've got some hope. Who doesn't like hope? I like hope. Hope's a good thing. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to put this in there. Be careful. This is now far more dangerous because I've opened it up. It's now loose. It's loose, and I feel pretty scared about that. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this band. We're going to put it around here again. Try not to die in the process. Man, I'm sorry about the food poisoning. Is like the absolute worst. I've had it a couple times in my life, and it's like every time. Oh, yeah. Oh, so close. I almost had it there. Almost had it the first try. Like when I act like it doesn't bother me, I can usually get it. Come on, you can do it. Oh, you're so close. Hang on. This is just a little tricky. Come on. You can do it. Up you go. Oh, you. Got to take the whole thing off again. Try it again. Because it's you're just fighting. If you don't get it around the second reel, it's just going to fall underneath every time. So here's what I got to do. Put it on there. Second reel. Oh, God, I got to get that. Come on. Okay. There we go. So now this is going to go on top, but I've got to release. That's how this works. Okay. I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm getting smarter every day. Okay. By the way, Getting Smarter Every Day is a good YouTube channel. Check it out. All right. God, yep. All right. That's there. Perfect. Okay. So that's snapped. So here's the thing. I've got to release this around. Whoa. Okay. Come on. I'm almost positive that's what we're missing. Okay, here we go. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think. Did I put it down too far? Did I put it down one step further than it had to be? Maybe. Hang on. I don't know. I think it's right. I think we got it. I think we do. I think we have it. I'm beyond excited right now, and that's saying something. After what we've been through tonight, my desk looks like a crime scene. Oh. Again, if this works, I'm going to be ecstatic. Okay, we're going to try this first one first. Maybe I'll fix this one too. I'll fix them both at the same time. If this fixes it, good Lord, this is amazing. Hold on, everybody. I've got to put these screws back in. There's no way I'm cleaning this office. There's no way I'm going to repair the damage I've done tonight. We're just one crisis at a time. One small, what have you done? How am I going to recover from this? Okay. By the way, if anybody didn't see earlier, the date on the motor, it passed inspection on the 14th of September, 1992. It's 9 years before it all fell apart. So that one's all together. Great. Perfect. I feel good. Is there nothing hanging down? There's nothing hanging down. Now we're going to do this. Ready? This is the thing I think we've been missing. Oh my God. I am blown away by this. Okay. I think it's going to go into that. Here we go. Come on. I think that's it. I think that's it. Dear God, that is freaking killer. If it is, I'm going to be blown away. Hang on. Do both of these open? That one, this one opens. This one does not want to open. Hang on a sec. What did I do to this? Oh, shit. Hang on. Hang on. I'm missing a screw here, I think. What did I do? Hang on a sec. Why is that not opening? What does that have to do? Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, everybody. That pushes against that when that pushes the door button. That pushes against that, and that opens the door. Okay. This pushes against that. Okay. I've got to put one thing in place. Where is it? We're missing one thing. Hold on. We're missing a screw. Where'd it go? Well, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to borrow a screw from somewhere else. I have to. Because if I cannot find that screw, I'm afraid to say that. Oh, you know what? I know where it is. Hang on. That's the one that fell down in there. Hold on. We did have a screw fall down earlier. Hold on. It's not there. It fell in the... I'm sure it will come across it. Because it fell in the tray when we were taking this thing apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back. That's there. 1 second, everybody. Give me... Take it out of this side. Hold on. Yeah, I don't hear it jostling around. Let's see if it's in there. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull one out of this side. And again, I'm sure we'll find it. But I just want to get this put back together so we can all go about our days, evenings. All right, this goes in there. So now both of these should pop open. Let's hope. Really? What is happening? Now neither of them are opening up? What did I do? Wait a minute. So, that one opens up. Great. It had something stuck in the drawer. This. What is the problem with this one? Goodness gracious. Okay, what's happening? Why are you not wanting to open? This gets pushed against. Why are you not opening? That's going to be a conundrum. Okay. That's this one. Excuse me. This is the one we took out, so I probably put this, I didn't seat this correctly is my guess. Goodness. All right, everybody. I'm sorry that we're doing this. You're just part of this death train with me right now. I keep taking this thing out and putting it back in and taking it back out. I'm sorry. It's just... I feel like I've learned a lot, but at what cost? Yeah, it wants to open. I can see that it wants to open, but why isn't it opening? Why aren't you opening? Hold on, everybody. Really? Come on. I'm flipping this all over the place. It wants to move. This piston pushes on this device, which moves this unit in. That unit hits this little plastic part. What does that do? Oh, that releases the tray. So what's the deal, mister? Why aren't you releasing the tray? Because, oh, is that not sitting right? Wait a minute. Weird. Wait a minute. Come on. I am so confused by that little... That is ridiculous. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to flip you over. I can't believe we're doing this again. This is like every time we find one solution, a new problem rears its head. It's like we're solving a tech problem. Forever in ever. A tech problem from 1990 is still taking us the same amount of time it took us in 1940. What's the problem? Could be X, could be Y, could be Z, could be XX, could be XY, could be XZ. Solve for each. God dang it. Okay, so this goes pop, and then that goes back. Come on, I've taken this off 1,000 times. And now you got to come off of there. Yeah, it wants to. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. We can do it. I was so excited when I figured out how to do that, and now I can't figure out how to undo it. Come on. What in the name of jib jab? It's seated. I can see both. This is the thing we were just shifting around trying to figure out where that goes. I just don't know why that's not releasing. So this goes... There's a little latch right at the bottom of that. There's a little latch right at the bottom of this device. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's right there. When you hit that button, this needs to unlock. God dang it, where are you? It's right, it's this piece right here. And it doesn't do what it needs to do. It needs to... So what is stopping you from moving, buddy? What is stopping you? There's something that is stopping this device that I wish I could find on here. Can I release you? Hang on. Yeah, it's right there. Hold on. Oh, hey, buddy.
What are we working on? Oh, the bands.
Yes.
Hey, there we go. And Mr. Bauer.
Hello.
How's it hanging? On the NHL game.
What?
NHL finals?
There's still the NHL going on right now? It's crazy. What'd you guys do today? Uh-huh. I was so excited for a moment when we took this off. I think it just seated improperly, but I can't imagine that's the case. Oh, please. Huh. Well, that is just plain silly, if you ask me. Hello, no. I'm just trying to figure out how to dislodge this unit because it needs to pop open and it's not. It needs to, there's a lever that I need to dislodge, and I got to, let's see if I can do it through, see if I can forcibly do it here. I don't want to break anything, but I'm to the point where I have to get this open in order to reset it, but I don't know if I can even do that at this point. Hang on. So what in the name of Jehoshaphat is happening here? I was so excited when I got that to open up. I was like, yay! We did it. Now, I don't want to close it again. If I open it, I don't want to close it again. God darn, that is problematic. Huh. What in the name of jib jab? All right, I'm losing it. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where's my eCam? 12 viewers, really? Ridiculous. Breathing, breathing.